Okay. We're Starfelding. Fielding. I made a little outpost. Um just to well here. Welcome to my outpost. I made this in like an hour. um Let me play his email. Uh there's like nothing inside. Um we got this, and then the other rooms don't have anything in them. Um yeah. But then outside is the enormous landing pad. This thing is huge, as you can see. And then, and then right here is, this is what I'm gonna use for when I do the video about Starfield's guns. This is what I'm going to use. As you can see, I have said, this is, it's so, okay, there's not as many options for, what's it called? Hello, Rallo. There's not as many options for, like, I was hoping there would be like a target stand like thing I could build, but there really wasn't. So what I did is we here's some dartboards. Here's some dartboards. One of them is on a this is an office divider, like for like office cubicles. And then I just put a dartboard on it, and then this one is on a whiteboard that I turned up. I'm building settlements. I just built this settlement so that I have a spot to do my Fallout shooty gun, or Fallout Starfield shooty gun video. I want to be able to have a point that I can just, like, I can stand here, pull out the guns, you know, show aim down sight, fire, reload, and then go to the next one. I've already also got one of every single gun. Base. I took them all. Yes, I did console and all the material. I took one of every gun, and I essentially stripped it down to like stock for the most part. And I'm gonna take each of those, and I'm gonna do something along the lines of pull it out, shoot, empty a magazine, reload, empty a magazine, aiming down sight, reload, and then, you know, go into the inventory and like just like do this, and like kind of just like look at the gun, um, like this in here. Maybe free cam it with specific guns if I want to see like the operation in third person. If there's something particularly notable about a gun, like in an animation or something, I might do the free cam, and I will maybe look into a mod to help for that. These boxes are storage boxes, so what I thought I was going to be able to do is once I was done with all the materials that I spawned in, I hoped that I could just throw them into a storage box, but each storage box has a limited amount that it can carry. And so I built all these, and I thought, oh my god, I spawned in so many material. Okay, I wasn't gonna show this. Okay, so I wanted to empty. I spawned in so much resources to build this and to modify all the guns and everything. Containers have a limit to how much they can hold. So if I wanted to get rid of all of the shit that I had in my inventory, I had to spawn this many boxes to fit all the shit I had spawned. Yeah. Yeah. There's not just like a workshop storage like Fallout 4. Well, I don't know. I can't find it. I like, is there a workshop storage that I just completely missed? Starfield workshop storage. No. Strange. They did even did they even remove fucking features from the featureless settlement building? I don't know. I guess it's supposed to make it so that, I guess it's a case of like wonders of no design document and starting from scratch. It's maybe supposed to be, I guess it's supposed to be a way of like that you don't just spawn a chest or like build a chest and the chest is just the thing that you store everything in. Like I don't know why they would, I don't know. That's the other thing. Like even the spaceships have limited storage. Yeah, I looked around pretty hard for a good planet that looked like decent, like weather-wise and thing, and I this planet in particular, I spawned in like I went to like 5 different spots here, and like a bunch of different spots on other planets. I don't remember if this is savanna or plateau. I think this is plateau. The biome is called plateau, and so it's not bad. Like I quite like this. We do have this, like, we're on the edge of a canyon here. This little like promontory in a canyon, which it's nice, and the planet itself is like temperate. It's temperate and it's warm. It's 37 degrees. Although I don't know if that does anyone know if the temperature is default in C or in F? It's 30. I'm gonna assume it's C. It's 37 C. It's 21% oxygen. It's got 1.04 gravity, so it's like pretty Earth-like. It's nice. It's not too far away from like all of the main stuff too. So it's nice. Upon spotting fun features, I immediately remove them. That's my style. Does that mean the dev debug room is filled with storage chests? Yeah, maybe. Actually, I didn't even realize when I looked at this as like a promontory here and I took this spot. I didn't realize that there was like an actual canyon. This is probably like the nicest thing we've seen. In terms of like environment, it is just like Space Grand Canyon. Like that's not bad. It's a little sparse, but again, I would say, like, other than some of the Space Utah, yeah. Other than some of the planets being a little like lifeless and dull in terms of like their color palette and their design, I don't have too much issue with the world visuals per se. My big issue with the visuals in this game are the characters. Oh my god, the fucking characters. But oh, also this settlement system sucks. The actual outpost building is terrible. So okay, so let me show you the build mode. So you've got these different categories. We've got extractors for resources, power, storage, structures, crafting, defenses, furniture, decorations, displays, miscellaneous. So you can't build like a foundation. I thought I was going to be able to build like just put like a concrete pad down here. My original thing was I wanted to put a concrete pad down, or like some sort of like foundation, and then I can have a nice open sort of square or rectangular shaped area to put down some tables and some benches and then some targets. But you can't do that. So I just have to like look around and be like, well, what's the best location that I can have like a shitty target range on? And this was it. Yeah. Buh. So it's weird. Building this landing pad was really awkward. I really had to fiddle to find a good spot to put this landing pad because it's fucking enormous. Can you build anywhere on that cell or is it limited? It's like there's like a zone, I'm pretty sure. There's like a if I go, I think there's like a circular zone. I don't know exactly how far out you can go. Yeah, there, look, there it is. You can see that glowing line in there on the ground. It's a decent chunk of space, but it is limited. You can't just build anywhere. It does just kind of like mark out like, I don't know, maybe like a kilometer squared of area, and that's where you can build. Looking at the ground makes me want to put some concrete slabs, a wind trap, and set up a harvester to get some spice. Yeah, it's kind of weird. So you can only build, and I don't know if there's like, is this all that there's available? Because it really feels like limited. You have an outpost airlock, which is, that's it. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different flavor of habitation, and then you have some hallways, and that's it. Next DLC they solve this. The basic hab looks like a polystyrene box my takeaway comes in. Yeah, this does kind of look like a styrofoam container. It's weird too. And like also kind of weird, so like my first thought was like, okay, I can't build like concrete pads. Okay. So my thought was, what if I make an indoor range? And so what I wanted to do was this military hab, as you can see here, is essentially like just like a square. It's it's a square. So what I wanted to do was put 2 or 3 of these squares essentially in one direction lengthwise, and hopefully just knock down the wall inside and have like one long rectangle that I could put targets down at the end of, and there's like an indoor shooting range. You can't get rid of the walls. You can't have like an open connection. You always have to have a doorway and a wall. It's really so limited how much you can build, and I'm so confused at that. Are any of the habs 2 stories? That's something else I tried and I couldn't. I just kind of like, I tried. I don't think you can stack them. Like, I expected to be able to like build one hab and then put a second hab on top and then maybe just have like a ladder, build like a ladder to connect them. It's crazy that this game came out so like long after what's it called, No Man's Sky, and like No Man's Sky has a so much better of a like a settlement building thing. It's so much more robust in the things you can do. Sorry. Are those antenna? These which antenna? Sorry. These are solar panels. These are generating power. These are windmills also generating power. I don't think anything needs power, but I built them just because. And I put these on the roof just because. I don't think it's also weird. It doesn't need to be connected, like in Fallout 4, where you don't have to like connect these to like a grid. No Man's Sky took a lot time. Yes, that is completely true. Yes, that is a fair observation. But this feels very like anemic. the amount of options for outpost building. Like, if you were like an outpost fan, if you liked the settlements of Fallout 4 or building bases in No Man's Sky, that you would not get anywhere near as much enjoyment out of this, I don't think. Like, I'm not big into that in any game. Like, I might build a little base, but it's going to be, like, just enough to deal with whatever I want it. Like, to have, like, you know, resource collectors or crafting stations or whatever the hell. But I know people who go hard on, like, making a big, efficient base or making a big sort of, like, very detailed, like, base with that's very sort of visually pleasing. There's just not enough, like, things in this game for that. It feels very simplistic. Also, by the way, so there's like this weird research system. So this was something kind of weird. So while I was trying to set up all of the guns for, I was trying to set up all the guns for, here, let me show you. I'll actually go into ooh, that was weird. Let me go into the weapon crafting bench. So I was in here, and I was looking at the guns, and I was stripping away all of the extra mods. And sometimes I came out into a position where I'm trying to find. Okay, so look on the right there. You need to have research. Sometimes you don't just have to have a perk to upgrade a weapon with like a certain level of modification. You have to have research, and you can see there you need optics and laser mods 1, which you have to build a research bench. And then you have to go into the research bench like this. And then you have to actually go through these and just like put in an amount of items you can see there to complete the research that unlocks whatever level of whatever gun or modifications for whatever. Ammunition, barrel mods, grips and stock mods, laser mods, muzzle mods. And it's weird because it's like, but why? Like, that's what I don't understand. What is this? Bethesda does, what's this mod? 2-year mod? Base, advanced base building. Oh my god. Wow, look, stackable bases. And, like, foundations and shit. It's also strange because, again, it feels, it's very strange because, similarly, like Fallout 4... and or fucking Fallout 76. Like, there are games that are, like, I think those are better examples because it's like there's Bethesda titles, games that are made by the same company or, like, in the same sort of thing, that have better base building than this game. Are you inventing these mods for the first time? Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand, so yeah. You can do that, and then you can also do, like, for armor, too. I only did the weapons because I'm not praising 4 and 76. I'm saying that, like, 4 and 76 have better base building than this. Like, they have more robust settlements than this, which is weird. It's like, why wouldn't you just take that system and then just put it into Starfield? Like, I don't get it. Like, you know, like, it seems like, I know, half joke, I know. But it's, it's just like I don't, why wouldn't you do that? Like, why wouldn't you had a system? You had 2 games that had settlement systems that were more robust than this. Fucking God, I don't know, like, fucking Hearthfire from Skyrim is almost more robust than this. You know, so you can do, oh, look, there is this, oh, you can do more decorations. Well, maybe I need to look into decorations. What do I get in this decoration? It just says chair. Okay. Let's see what other kind of maybe I can actually get some decorations. What did I need? I need some shit. Who's to blame for the mechanics sides of things? Emil's writing, world building, Todd is marketing general. Who's at fault for the mechanics? I don't know. Who knows? Fucking a dozen different people. I should probably just spawn this in instead of looking through all these chests of shit. Or ornamental material. Do I need 300 of it? Sure. What was that? What else was it? I should have fucking tracked it. got an idea. What if I move this into here? And I don't have to run outside and do it. Beautiful. Ultimately, it's Todd. Todd, and I would also say, what's his face, Emil, because they were like the big cheeses. They were the big cheese. Fiber and structural. They were the big ones in charge. They're like the main things. So, you know, like it's got to be a case of like the buck stops with the boss. You know, whoever's like, if you get the big title, if you get to sit behind the big desk, you're gonna be the one who eats. You know, you're gonna eat all the shit that comes at you. I'm fiber. Okay, that should be enough. If I didn't know those were storage, yeah, this is just a bunch of coffins. It's a bunch of space coffins. These are the many men who died in service of making this outpost. Oh, Jesus. Hello, Plagueling. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, Jesus. They all died. So what did I get for that? Additional furniture, but like what? Outpost engineering, and I need perk for that too. Outpost engineering. Outpost engineering. Okay. Well, what kind of let's see what kind of decorations did I get for that? Let's see. Decorations. So help me God, can there please be a like an actual proper like a target, like a shooting target, so I don't have to use a dartboard taped to a whiteboard. Behold the remains of the QA team who said this kind of sucks. Is there a level system or a level cap? I want to say no, but I feel like no, because that's been like a consistent thing with their last like 4 fucking games. Starfield level cap? No. There is no level cap, but it does. And again, I think it is just a case of like it become like the what am I trying to say? The sort of it becomes significantly slower, the leveling as you go along. So we did get some extra stuff. I might just spawn in some things to get this done. What else did I need for? Oh, I need the perk though. Shit. I want the other decorations. I want to see if there is a decoration, like a gun, like a turret. Fuck, what am I trying to say? A target. Because I saw on the last stream there was like some targets on a planet, and I hoped that I could make the decoration. I think a level cap. I feel like it can work both ways. You know, like a lot of games do just like a soft level cap where it's like it gets to the point where it's so long to actually to do it. Is that a Herman Miller in space? Kind of. It's an IKEA chair, please. It's an IKEA that looks like a Herman Miller. Sure. Yeah, so as you can see, these things have storage limits, so you can't just do what you did in Fallout and Skyrim, where you use the one base chest as your dump all for every item. Let us. Oh, I need the perk still. Fuck. Okay, actually, you know what we'll do? We'll do a little questing. We have this base. It's here when I need it. You know, maybe if those decorations we actually... Oh, I was so upset that there wasn't, like... I just didn't check the research thing for other things. This is my... Welcome to my target range. This cost me $10 at IKEA. Yeah, or the Morrowind, where you kind of hit a soft level because you can't. Yeah. Yes, this is the best I had with the base decorations. Um, I know it's bad. It's again, it's a dartboard taped to an office divider, and then this one is just a whiteboard with like a bunch of shit on it. Hit a triple 20 from the hip. And I just want to go here and just go, okay, this is what the guns are like. You know, we have all the guns ready to go. I have every single gun in the game. I'm pretty sure. Every firearm, and I've set them up to be plain. Essentially, like, no mods, no weird barrels, no weird compensators, no weird, like, anything like that. No weird sights. I want to see, like, again, stock, essentially. Like, you know, this is the A99 stock, and it still looks like a hunk of shit. Beowulf seems okay. It's like it's like a there's like 3 different guns like this. There's the Beowulf, the Grendel, and the something else, and they all are made by the same company, and they all look the sort of thing like they're weird bullpups with like sort of weird bullpups with pseudo like P90 mags. There's another, where is it? Grendel is like the smaller, more like compact SMG version. This thing is essentially a space P90 in almost like every way. And then there's one more I want to say. Maybe I dreamt that up. Grendel. Oh, the hard target is similar. Like, it's the same company, and it's kind of doing like a bullpup sniper. Oh god, the guns are fucking like, this fucking thing is like, why is there so much stuff on it? Like, that stock is enormous. There's like a bunch of cables coming out of it. It's so thick. There again, why is there a giant empty space here? You got to remember, this is the bolt that is going back every shot to eject around and then chamber a new one. And you can see it's got like a little door on either side to close it, like a little dust cover. But what's really funny about that is that it's not something to be used in operation. So, like, for example, this door can't close because the bolt handle is here. You see that? This door can't be shut because when the bolt handle is here. And then I'm 90% certain it ejects out the side. So this door also can't be closed because you couldn't have the casings eject. Unless it's it's a caseless, so my bad. Which, okay, it's a caseless gun, never mind. So why is this door open? Why not just keep that closed and to allow less, like, opportunity for, like, dust and dirt to ingress into the gun? Zeroing it might be, yeah. Hang on, is the hump tall? Yeah, like, you can see the hump is like, it's a very tall front post. The front post is very tall to match up with the sight at the back there. Looks the result of one of those wiring quick hack videos that sets your house on fire. Can't think that someone did all these weapons. But, like, my main issue is that, like, okay, so, like, you're in space combat, and you're on Space Planet, and you fall down into the dirt. You dive. Let's say this: you dive down into the dirt. Height over barrel maxing. That front post is getting snapped. Yeah, exactly. That too. That's a good point. You dive into the dirt to take cover, and a nice big rock gets itself wedged in this giant open space in the middle of the gun. Congratulations, your gun no longer works. You see what I mean? Because it's gonna, as soon as you pull the trigger again to fire whatever round is chambered, it's gonna fire the round, and it's gonna go back, and the rock, it's gonna get caught on the rock, and it's either gonna get stuck or it's going to only like half feed the next round into the chamber, or it's just gonna, like, it's gonna malfunction in some way. You know, like, it's getting caught in the door of an IFV or some webbing or something. Dive into the dirt carrying this thing is going to break your giant rib cage. Yeah. Well, so when I do the video, I'm going to talk about how a lot of the guns have a lot of shit. They just seem to have like a bunch of shit. Like just like so much shit on them and are so like poorly designed. It's just a rock, bro, like David and Goliath. There's a reason even the L85 stopped being so blocky. Low gravity planet with fine gravel, sand terrain would make it unusable. Yeah, well, again, these guns, I think the vast majority of these guns, I don't know if it was like a single guy or like a couple devs who did the designs for the guns. Like, I don't know how they did it. But the guns very much feel like it was made by someone who doesn't know the operations of how guns work and like the mechanics of how a gun actually functions. Because the thing is like these are space guns. Like, oh, this is a caseless gun. It's firing caseless ammunition. But the thing is that beyond that, it's just a gun. Like, it works like a gun. Like, magazine loads rounds into a chamber, you pull the trigger, it ignites or activates or however the round is fired, the bullet goes out of the barrel, and then it cycles another round into the chamber. And yet you have shit like a massive open side. Does the muzzle not line up with the bolt? Oh no. Oh no. Maybe that's the bolt and that's just like a handle up there? Because if this is the bolt here, then it lines up with the chamber and the barrel. If that's the bolt, then no, it doesn't line up with... See, and yeah, that's another thing I'll make clear in the video, is I will be a bit fairer to the laser guns, for the most part. Because it's like, fictional laser gun, I'm not going to be too picky about something that is, like, extremely crazy. Okay, we're going to have to do this now. Alright, let's take this sucker out. Let's take this puppy for a spin. We got good weather. It's a nice sunny day here on whatever this fucking planet is. Okay. Good sights, as you... No, okay, honestly, like, sure, the site setup is insane. In terms of, like, actually using them, they're probably one of the better sites in the game. Cassiopeia. Planet Utah. Can you name the planet? Unfortunately, no. I don't think you can. You can name the outpost, but that's it. So you see, the bolt, the bolt reciprocates like that. The handle reciprocates. Oh, oh, I forgot. Oh my god. Those sights are usable. Yeah, that's like the best compliment of sights in the games, is like, that is like the best you can say. It's usable. There are worse sets, yes. It has this fucking vent system. So you fire, and then you reload, and there's like... I forgot it had the vents. Oh my god. Okay. This thing has heat sinks. So, what I find really funny is that the vent covers are opening backwards and venting heat towards the user, which is really funny. Heat sinks would be handy in an environment with zero atmosphere, yes. That is also something else I'm going to point out in my video on the Starfield weapons, is there doesn't seem to be a lot of thought to the design of these guns, using them in space or in a spacesuit. You'll see there's a lot of guns that, like, you gotta imagine, like, we're using these, there has been space wars in this universe, where people are fighting in space. You know what I mean? And, like... Or like fighting on planets where maybe like you need to have a space suit or something like that, right? And like none of these guns seem to be like designed to be like used by someone in a spacesuit. So for a thing, like, you have to think, okay, a soldier is going to be wearing a bulky suit of like spacesuit armor. Why not, like, okay, how is a soldier going to be able to get like a nice firing position? They're going to have to put they're putting the gun up to their shoulder. and they're putting their head on the stock, on the sort of the cheek weld area, and they're looking down the irons or whatever sight they have on the gun. We have to think like, well, we also have to make it so that like a soldier wearing armor or like a suit could do that. So it's weird because like a lot of these guns are like really chunky, and I feel like it would be really difficult to do that, to aim down the sights of these guns while wearing a suit of like power armor or space armor or whatever you want to call it. And like it's weird how none of the guns have like hollow targeting, you know what I mean? There's a movie that does. I was just about to say that the sights and rifle are inside the spacesuit. I was literally just about to actually bring that up. Like, doesn't seem to be any guns where it's like there's like some sort of like link up where when you like fucking Cyberpunk does it too, where you have the thing on your hand. V has the little targeter on their hand that gives them a HUD on their vision of where they're aiming the gun. And that would make a lot of sense where it's like, okay, you're in space, you're wearing a space suit, you have to wear this suit because it's like a bad environment or whatever. Or you're like a fucking Marine who boards ships and there's a chance of like, losing atmosphere. So we're making it so that this gun links up to your HUD in your spacesuit, so you can just you can just point the gun and the target will like follow it, in your suit. You know what I mean? Yeah, this thing is like it's a weird fucking gun. Let's do some TFC here. So you can see like trying to get nice up in that. Okay, so okay, Lugor. So I think that is the bolt. That is the bolt right there, and that's just a handle attached to the bolt. And I also want to say, does that look like it's supposed to be like a piston for like a gas system right there? Does that look like what that's supposed to be? Like maybe this thing is God, this looks so damn weird. Yeah. And this is just one of the guns in this game. Like I understand that like the person who made this gun probably doesn't know a lot about how actual firearms like operate. And so if you ask them like if there was a gas firing system, then man, I don't know. Like, and so another thing, and just related to the vents on the side of the gun. Okay, so another thing that a lot of these guns, can you fire that thing full auto? I know it's not the greatest. I don't know, man. That's weird. They don't know shit about guns. So it's so strange. Another thing that a lot of these guns have that is very bizarre is they have a lot of moving parts. So like all of those vents, let's count. That's what? There are 6 vents that open up on this gun. It's really strange because it's like each one of those vents is another thing that can break. You know what I mean? Like a lot of guns in real life, they don't have like too many moving parts. You know what I mean? Because each part is something that can wear out. Each moving part is something that's going to wear down, that can break, that's going to require more maintenance other than like, wiping it down. You're going to have to check to make sure screws and springs are nice and everything like that. Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, KISS is actually a decent thing for a gun because the front vents send hot air towards the back vent. Oh no, you're right. It just gets worse. More moving parts. Sci-fi. Yeah, it's such a weird. And this is like again, like man, the fucking guns in this game are fucking bizarre. What am I doing? So the Beowulf. Let's bring out the Beowulf. Want to wait to make it. We're still on that gun, yeah. Let's look at the Beowulf quick. So, because the Beowulf is like, again, it's like, okay, it's another. They love caseless guns in this game. I don't know who was there. Who I don't know. Did the person that they got as like a gun, sort of? I don't know if they had any sort of firearms like consultant. But were they someone who worked on like the G11? Yes, the ammo. There is a digital display of the ammo on the magazine. I have this thing set up for semi-auto at the moment. So, at a glance, this is, it's gonna get broken instantly, yes, the magazine screen, yeah. So, at a glance, this one is, like, more normal because there's not, like, a lot of, like, it looks a little dumb in some ways. Like, again, it's so much, so much stuff, you know what I mean? Like, it looks like these guns are all very heavy. Like, there's this huge, like, weird metal frame stock. There's, like, they love these. This, like, sort of, like, connecting bars between, like, parts of the gun. Like a weird, just, like, bar here between the base of the grip and the stock. And it's like, why is that there? Why do you need that there? That's just, like, extra metal. It kind of has like a rail system. It's got a very, very chunky, big front ambidextrous charging handle. I guess the chunk built to be more durable, I guess. To be turbohead for modern firearms, incredibly complex with good old arquebus. Yeah, it's the advanced materials and production techniques that make them more complex. Like, more complex mechanisms viable. But a lot of guns are still, like, relatively simple in terms of, like, simple, advanced... It's hard to describe. Simple, advanced, or simple... advanced, simplified versions of advanced mechanics. I don't know, it's hard to say that. It's hard to say what I mean. Is that a 50-inch barrel? It's a long barrel. Which is funny because I think this is supposed to be. I don't know. I don't know if this is supposed to be a bullpup. Because I don't know. They can't. The rounds cannot be chambering back here, right? They can't be chambering right at the back. I'm assuming they chamber here, although I'm not actually certain because it doesn't really look like. Oh no. Also. Okay, so it's got an ambidextrous. We got controls on this gun are not too bad as far as Starfield guns go. Ambidextrous charging handle, ambidextrous safety, ambidextrous magazine release. If they're not chambered at the back, why is the barrel so fucking long? I have no idea. Big fucking huge safe. Okay, what do you think? Is it supposed to be safe, fire, burst, auto? Is that what that's supposed to be? I'm assuming that that's what that's supposed to be, because that chevron is A, because they like a stylized A that they use in this. I'm assuming that that's what that's supposed to be. Again, it's weird that they have that, but you can't actually switch between that unless you go to a weapons bench. Let's see what a reload looks like. Oh god. Oh, fuck, I forgot. That's what made this... Oh, my God. That's what made this gun dumb. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's actually a good question. Is it still in safe? Oh, no. No. Really? Really, guys? Come on. God damn it. The third person reload looks different? Oh no. 7 years, by the way. The gun, don't worry, the bullets can't hurt you. The gun's in safe mode. Gundam, Gundam. Okay, so what I don't... Okay, again, I said it before. This game's the guns have a huge issue with moving parts. So the magazine is back here. And that makes you think it's like a a P90 where you just like you slide it in one way and then you hammer it in. Do you? Oh yeah, you do. Oh yeah, you do kind of give it a slat. Like, so you you pull the charging handle back. You pull the charging handle back. The black part slides back. The magazine slides forward. And that part opens up. Like, why? That is needlessly complex. Now, again, a lot of the interior of the gun is obviously not, like, modeled. There's no actual, like, mechanisms, really. This is just like a fucking block of cheese you load into your gun. Why does the magazine slide back? I don't know. I don't know, Lugor. I don't know why the magazine slides back. There's literally, like, it doesn't... I still... Yeah, that's the thing, is I still don't... At a glance, you guys all thought at a glance that this thing was, like, a normal gun. And then you realize it's not feeding ammo anywhere. Like, you don't know where the actual bullets of, like, are loading into this gun. Like, because this is the barrel. Like, that's the barrel all... I don't know, like, does the barrel... Like, where does the barrel end? Like... Does it end, like, I'm assuming, like, this might be, like, a buffer too, like, there might be, like, this, like, the recoil spring and everything, like, all goes back there, and that there's some sort of feeding chamber around here. I don't know, man. There is an SMG version of this as well. The Grendel. So this version is essentially a space P90. It has... Someone else pointed this out, like on the second stream. Look how close the front sight is to the rear. Look how close that is. Same caliber? Ugh, then what's the point? Other than, I guess, it's more compact. Larger mag. It's got 50. And again, the same weird... So again, it's like a space P90. And, oop, I forgot to hit the... What's the point? What's the point in the rear sight? Moral support? This thing kind of has, like, again, I'm assuming barrel, and then it's like a P90, and that's the chamber, like, here-ish. So, again, it has the weird thing where... Like, okay, if you've seen a P90 in real life, you know that the P90, it's like you just slide the magazine in, and then you just put it, you kind of, like, lock it in at the rear. And, but, like, why does it have that, like, lifter? That lifter is, like, another point of failure. Like, that front part goes up. Why? Why do you need, like, that? Because all that does is create yet another point where the gun can fail. If that hinge gets all crusty or gets locked up somehow, you can no longer take your magazine in and out of the gun. You can't, you can't load any more ammo into it. Like, it's nuts. It's like you could just not do that. Yeah, you're fucked. So there's a whole lot of, like, weird ass guns. We've seen most of them. But like, some of them are just these... Oh, the fucking mag guns. Oh my god, the mag guns. Oh, I hate the mag guns so much. They're so... They look... They... I think the mag guns are their attempt at doing... The mag guns are their attempt at doing... Their pure unfiltered bullshit. The mag guns, I think, are their attempt at doing either like prototype guns or here. I think they're trying to make them look like Dead Space. Let's. So there's the mag pulse. There's the mag shear. There's the mag shot. There's the mag sniper. And then there's the mag storm. Some dull as fuck private from fucking Aquila is gonna get caught at the door or something. He's gonna sit on it. So the mag pulse. So it's hard to see in the daylight. But what we'll do, watch, okay. Watch this. We'll go TFC. There's a laser sight for, there's a little laser diode. Little like LED laser diode, whatever. Beneath every single barrel. And yes, every gun in this game sounds pathetic. Again, there's no sights. There's no sights by default. You just use the lasers to aim. That orange-ass cube is your magazine filled with magic ammo. There's just like a... It's just like a bunch of shit. Like, again, these feel like experimental, and like all of them are sort of similar. And again, this one has this huge fuck off stock. This one actually has a kind of has a sight. This is like an automatic one. I don't know. I don't know what this thing is. I don't know if it's supposed to be like, I don't know, it's like a fucking firing swarms of bees, these guns. Mag shot's like a little pistol version, like a revolver version. It's got 6 rounds. How does it fire automatically, though? No one thought of that. I love giving away my position. Yeah. Someone needs to stop experimenting, then. The mag sniper. Oh, my lord, this fucking thing. So, yep. You can charge it up like a little bit like a... Make the pistol full auto. Jesus. This one is like, this is like the most normal of... This thing looks like an experimental railgun. And that's what it kind of looks like. But again, in terms of like an actual weapon, I feel, again, like if you dropped this thing, it would never work again. You know what I mean? If this thing hit the dirt once, you would never fire it ever again. Oh, and then there's this fucking thing. Wow. It's like the big version of it. I can see them being experimental units with all their casing strips so you can observe the inner workings. Yeah. The thing is that, like, I've seen a lot of enemies with these things, and they seem to just be like, yeah, this is like a gun. This is like a product that people can buy. You know, so, like, if you're given the choice, like, would you like a Beowulf or, like, a Grendel or some shit, or do you want, like, a mag shot? It's like, can I get the gun that works? Oh, there's this fucking thing, which is a minigun, as you can see. Not much to say about it. It's like a space minigun. Illiterate private is going to use it. Use the frame as a fucking barbecue. Yeah. There's a store on Neon that only sells mag weapons. Why do you have to ruin my day? Why do you say things like that? So... There, let's look at the old Earth weapons are fucking bizarre. So you have 4 old Earth weapons. You have the old Earth assault rifle, which is an AK. You've got the old Earth hunting rifle, which is a fucking... was it a VSS or a Val or whatever? Because fuck you. You got a 45. We've seen that, and then the fucking Ithaca. Let's look. I want to look at the AK. I haven't actually looked at the AK yet. Old Earth Assault Rifle. This is stock, by the way. This thing is stock. It doesn't come with a stock, ironically. It has an awful sight. AS-FAL, VS-FAL, I don't know, one of those two. But otherwise, yeah, it's like a really fucking jank-ass... It's a VSS... Okay, it's the VSS, that's it. I always get confused. They're very similar guns. It doesn't look like it's eject... What is this chambered in? 7.62. It doesn't look like the... Does it look like the shells are the right type of... Doesn't look like it's ejecting. You can't put the stock... Oh, good. Well, you know what? You know what I'm gonna give them for this? I'm going to give you a Bethesda 1 point, and it's like a backhanded point. They didn't put the shells not being the right type is the Bethesda tradition. Yeah, it looks like it's pissing out 45s. Yeah, that's what I thought. It does look like it's shooting out 45s. They do look like they have like bottlenecks, but like they're just too small and too short. Bethesda didn't put the bolt handle on the left side of this, so good for them. They love left-handed bolts for some fucking reason. What else do we have? I'll take us some other ones that are like particularly atrocious. They did one thing correct. Good job. They did one thing correct when modeling like the most common assault rifle ever made. No MP40, unfortunately, no. Oh, this thing. I'm not going to bring this up. This thing is straight up the Militech Crusher from Cyberpunk. This thing is literally the Crusher from Cyberpunk. It almost identical. Also, a weird note about it, it has a canted sight that you can't use. And, like, I don't know why it would have a sight on, like, a canted sight like that. Why would it? Why? Also, that rail at the top, you can't put anything on it. Like, look, there is like, you can, like, there's, oh shit, damn it, where's the pacifier? You can, there's like 2 millimeters of space to slide onto the rail there. Right, yeah. Like, you can't, like, you gotta slide stuff on the rail. It's a shotgun. At the ranges, you need a canted iron. That was it. What'd you say? Which one? Lawbringer? Where was that one? Lawbringer. Lawgiver? Lawgiver, does it have a curved barrel? No, it's just, it's like, it's smooth. I think, like, the barrel's, like, it's supposed to be, like, lower. It's got a very low barrel. The barrel's supposed to be, like, down. Oh, no, actually. Oh, no, maybe? No. I don't know. It's ovalish, yeah. Microgun, negotiator. Oh, this is the gun that has the has the reload taken straight from the reload for this gun is exactly the same reload as the assault rifle from the new Deus Ex games. At least it's not the Tombstone. Don't fucking get me started on the Tombstone. That's the one that's gonna have like the biggest complaint section. That one, the Tombstone is bad. The Breach. Let's pull out the Breach. I'll show you the Breach again. The Breach is fucking atrocious. And the Tombstone. Oh god. Let's look at some of these guns. So I just want to show you the Nova Blast. This is a laser gun. I'm gonna give the laser guns like it's a laser gun. It's fucking piddly. But look at the reload. If you know, or if you have, look up the reload for the assault rifle from the new Deus Ex games. It's the same. It's literally the same. Almost identical. You know, I'm gonna give the laser guns a little bit of leeway. My big issue with the laser guns is that, so one of the positives, or one of the like benefits of like a laser weapon or an energy weapon is that, should it have recoil? Shut up. um, one of the benefits of a laser weapon is that a laser weapon could be essentially solid state. It would not have any moving parts other than like maybe other than like a trigger, other than like, you know, a trigger to activate it, and maybe like some sort of locking mechanism to secure whatever its power source is. These laser guns have a lot of like moving parts. So like that entire fucking thing is, again, all points of failure on a gun that doesn't need that. It should just be like a magazine well that you put new things in. I would say that the Equinox, however you want to pronounce it, is a good example. It does remind me of the laser gun or the laser rifle from Fallout. The laser rifle from Fallout is literally, it's a rectangle that shoots lasers. It has a trigger and a little locking mechanism to secure the microfusion cell, and that's it. The Equinox is literally just a box that shoots lasers, and it's similar to that. This is actually one of the better designs. Like, look, oh, there's a moving part at the front there. Never mind. I take all my compliments go away. But in general, like, look, there's a battery at the front, and you shoot it, and then you reload it, and you take the battery and you put a new battery in. It's not that bad. Why the Nova Blast has to have, you know, of how blocky it is. Otherwise, yeah, the Equinox is fine. Yeah, the Equinox, it probably would not be the most ergonomic gun. It would probably be kind of fucking uncomfortable to shoot. Imagine having to put like where are you resting your cheek on this, like on there, you know? You can't even give the battery for being shit for being a foregrip. Yes, true. The Bizon does do the sort of foregrip magazine thing with its weird helical mag. I actually like this thing. I think this one is like one of the more, or like one of the least egregious guns, because it's like, it's a laser gun. I can give it, you know, it's a futuristic sci-fi setting. They have lasers, whatever. And it just shoots lasers. Like, okay, cool. Fucking why didn't whoever made this like did a good job. This feels like a completely believable gun for this setting, for like a near future setting that has like some energy weapons. Easy. Also, it does have its default sight is is a reflex, not irons. I don't know why it still has a front post, but let's ignore that. Thanks, outsourced developer number 156. Yeah. The Breach. The Breach might be one of the fucking wildest guns. Let's look at the Breach in the inventory first. So the Breach is one of the most egregious weapons in this game for just having a ton of shit on it. Look at this fucking gun. Look at it. There's just shit everywhere. There's this huge fucking stock that's enormous that you could club someone to death. It feels like someone looked at a jackhammer and went like, what if we made it shitter? It's got this huge fuck off stock. It's got this like weird fucking hump. The rear sight is a mile above the front sight. This is the foregrip question mark? This huge like metal rod? What is that? It's like it's not like connected in any meaningful way to the top of the gun. What is that there for? Like look, it's like it essentially runs like it's hollow under there pretty much to the end of the gun. What is that? Why is that there? Is this a shotgun? Yeah, it's a shotgun. Where's the magazine? Yes, this is the magazine. This is a huge cylindrical magazine that spins. It's like a revolver. Reminds me of the New Order guns, only without the mad science setting. Yeah, I guess. And like it's okay. And then there's like these huge whatever these are on the sides. Whatever this is on the side, like they're what the fuck is that? There's these like what is this? What are these flaps at the front of the gun supposed to be? What is it? What are these flaps for? What are the extra flaps? Lugor, you're saying like getting shit caught on things? Look, there's like 4 posts at the front just to get caught on shit. 5, I guess, if you count the front sight. It's literally like just extra shit to like tilt aiming. I don't know, man. Like, I guess. Now the best part. So you see this here? You see this thing? You see these thing? And then you see this thing here? Are they all fucking sights? I have no idea. They're designed to get caught on things, so you fuck your gun up on something. So this thing is on either side of the gun, and you see this rail here? What do you think happens when you fire the gun? What do you think these things do? Let's take a look, shall we? So watch, you see that right there? Like, watch, you see these right here? This, on the side of the gun. Watch as I fire this thing. It's hard to see, do you see that? Please don't tell me it reciprocates. Why? It's there for you to get your fingers caught in there. It's there for you to have more areas to break, more areas for stuff to get caught into and to just break. You know, like stones, dirt, dust, water can all get in there and fuck your gun up. And it does it on both sides. Both sides reciprocate. I don't think it does it in third person. It doesn't do it in third person, but they do reciprocate. And so I also, are those things ambidextrous ammo counters? Yes. And I do like how the ammo counter is down there on the side of the gun. And so, like, the ammo counter is down here. And it tells you what the round is here. Why would you need to know what round your gun is chambered in at every time right below the sights? Wouldn't it make more sense, like in all the other guns, almost to have the ammo... Can you slam fire this elephant? Jesus. Also, if you see, the magazine, like I said, spins. Like it's like a revolver cylinder. Do you see that when I fire? So just yet another point of failure. Also, this part here, like, reciprocates. This part opens here. This is also caseless ammo, again, I'm pretty sure, which is really weird, because, like, why is there, like, an ejector port here for like, when this is caseless? This one might be the worst. Like, this is top 5 worst guns in this game. This thing is, like, this thing, it blew me away. This thing blew me away almost as badly as the Tombstone. This thing is a fucking, it's... Look how... Whoop, how did that work? Look how just, like, fucking... Look how huge this thing is! Injection points and caseless are to remove bad ammo? I guess... But, like, look at this fucking thing. Again, I like how they, in third person, they animated the reciprocate... Or the sort of the magazine spinning, revolving, but then these don't reciprocate in third person. How many non-bad weapons are there? And again, like, there's just this hole in the gun that goes down, like, most of the length of the gun. Like, why is that there? You know? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Stupid question, does it reciprocate only on one side? The reciprocation doesn't happen in third person. I assume that both sides reciprocate, but it just doesn't happen in third person because whatever. So, wait a minute. So okay, look. Oh wow, that was a good zoom in. Look, there's the shell. Then there's like, oh my Oh my fucking god. The shell isn't lined up with anything. Is the shell, or is it? It's like, it feels like it's barely lined up with the barrel. It isn't. It isn't. Oh my fucking god. The shell in the fucking magazine isn't lined up with the barrel. The magazine doesn't even feed into the chamber. Yeah. Oh my, this thing might actually be worse than the tombstone. We're gonna look at the tombstone again for fucking old time's sake. But like, this gun literally would not be able to function. Cause it man. I'm actually surprised they model the bullets. It's weird. It's some guns, they actually do model the ammunition in the magazine. Does the reciprocating have extra? I don't know. I have no idea what any of, like, this is rapidly climbing the list. Let's look at the tombstone before we go off. So welcome to the tombstone, which this thing might be the worst gun in this game in terms of like visuals and how it's supposed to function, although the breach is rapidly climbing. So the tombstone is bad. So it's firing an 11mm caseless. It's a bullpup. As you can see, the magazine sort of fits in flush here with the stock. The sights are awful. It's got just so much, yeah, it's got just, again, one of the classic things. There's so much shit on these guns. Look at this fucking thing. Everything is caseless. So, now, my favorite part of this gun, it's got so many damn greebles and bullshits, yeah. Oh, there's a couple things. What are the side tube fours? I don't know, like, pistons, it's a gas-fired thing, recoil buffers, I don't know. It doesn't have a trigger guard, which is funny. It's got like maybe they are, I don't know. It doesn't have a trigger guard. It has like a weird hinged bit here. Bethesda asked an AI to generate a gun. That's really funny, Delta Zero, because that's what everyone said when we first, it was like the second stream of this game where we found this gun, and yeah, and Plagueling in chat actually had an AI generate a gun, and it was pretty bad. No, you know what's funny? Can you find where the, oh, here, let me zoom out a little bit. Find where the selector switch is on this gun. Do 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 do. Gun would work in a steampunk above the magazine. Lugar, nope. Over detailed piece of shit. Do you want it? Look, Lugar, look. You can see it. You can see it. No, is it non-existent? There is a safety and selector switch on this gun. It's in frame right now. Here, okay, we've right above the handle. Okay, it's not here. Nez is, look, I am. It's not around, it's not where you would think, where, you know, near the trigger. It's down here on the second foregrip. That's right, the second foregrip. You see that? Look. See that? Why is it there? It's there to be as far away. it's the selector is a footwear is for giggle. Yeah, so it's as far away from the rest of, like, from okay, so Like, it's the N64 of firearms. So, like, okay, the main fucking operating control of a firearm is the trigger. The trigger is the fucking steering wheel of the gun. Or no, it's not the steering. It's the gas pedal of the gun. It makes the gun go. So when you look at almost every modern firearm, the controls are all near, for the most part, are all near the fucking trigger. The magazine release is usually near the trigger. The fire and selector switch is, depending on the gun, it could be an independent safety. It can be a selector slash safety. That's all near the trigger. And the idea is that with a quick move of your trigger finger or your thumb on your main hand gripping the grip of the gun, you can quickly flick it to safety, flick it off, go it from semi to auto or whatever. And like, it's there. And the thing is that it's not just there because it's convenient. It's also there because the safety often, or the selector often, changes something mechanically. Like, it is engaging something in the gun that switches it from safe to automatic or to semi-automatic, or turns it back on. It's engaging, it's disengaging the trigger, it's activating some sort of safety that stops the trigger from being pulled, whatever. Or it's doing something mechanically. So what the fuck is this doing out here on the farthest end, like almost as far away from the trigger as you can get while still being on the gun? Is there a black hole in this game? I actually don't know. I don't think there's like any really cool stellar phenomenon in this game. Ian sees this gun in his nightmares. Yeah, like, what does this do? When you toggle this switch from automatic to safe, what changes in the gun to actually stop it from firing or activate it? You know what I mean? All those extra parts are there for the selector to work. And like, this, like, it's insane. There's a grip, there's a foregrip, and then there's a second foregrip that you can't actually grip because there's just like a bunch of metal shit, and that's where the selector switch is. What the fuck is this thing? And like, where's the mag release? How do you take a magazine? The second foregrip for your third arm, yeah. Like, where do you take the magazine out? Like, where's the thing? Is it this? Is that like a little mag release? Because it's ambidextrous. Look, it's on both sides. It kind of looks like it's on like a little post that you can push. Is it that? Is that the magazine? You can't really see it. Is that the magazine release? I don't know. What is this like weird hinged part here? What is that? What is that? Is that like a release, like a push pin, or like a little button you can push down for something? Oh my god. Tombstone. What's the little... Sorry, what? What's the little H-shaped lever thing? I don't know. I don't even know what you're fucking talking about. Like, because there's just so much shit. Like, what do you... Look, there's... Oh, man, this thing is the worst. One of them's makes... It's the gun from... what's it called? Fifth Element. The one that Gary Oldman sells the weird alien guys. Right above the handle. Which handle? There's 3 handles on the gun, Lugor. Like, are you talking about this? It's the gun the tweaker tried to mug Bruce Willis with. That's a very nice hat. Okay, so these are amazing sights. Oh god, oh my god, I didn't know that did that. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's... What? Is this gun steam powered? those like weird knobs, those fucking tumors on the front of the gun, the bulbs, the bulbous things, they pop. Okay, sure. Boilers, they're boilers. Yeah, there's steam power building up. Do you actually like do you take the mag? You kind of just like take the mag out and then just. I don't know. I don't know, man. And the bullets, like, okay, and also the magazine. The magazine is angled too, so we need a priest. Yeah, pull the giant nipples to release the magazine releases itself. It's like an L85. Like, so how are the rounds stacked in here? Okay, so like, did they make this magazine angled? Because, okay, when you think of an angled magazine gun, I think, like, for me, I think of the Vector. The Vector has, like, very much like an iconic sort of angled mag. But the thing is, there's a reason why the magwell on the Vector is angled. It's because it's using the bullets in the mag are set up so that when that angled mag goes into the gun, the bullets are what's it called? Are parallel with the barrel. You know, like they're parallel to be fed into the chamber properly in the proper orientation. So like, where does because the barrel here again is pretty high up, like it's like right at the top there. That's the barrel. So the barrel is like wherever the chamber is on this gun, it's got to be like up here. So like, where is the chamber of this gun? How do the bullets which are angled go from the top of this magazine into wherever the chamber is to go out of this barrel that is at least this part of the gun? Again, so many of these guns scream, I don't know how guns work at all, and it makes it just like, it's insane. And you know what? It's so weird, because guns themselves are, like, fairly simple in terms of, like learning the interior operations of a gun isn't that difficult. Like, there's, like, this could be something that you could spend an afternoon on, and you would have, like, a bare sort of basic idea of how a lot of guns operate. And you could be like, okay, so, I don't know, man. And you could make, like, you could make your funny, cool science fiction guns, and they would at least feel, oh, man. Okay, let's get out of here. We've spent an hour and a half talking about these fucking guns. This is something I need to do. Well, I'm doing a video. I'm going to do a video on Starfield in general and talk about it. And then I'm going to also do a video specifically about the guns where I cover all of them and I go, this is dumb. These are bad. This one's okay, you know. Holy shit. So that's my base. Look at my little base with my shitty firing range. Holy shit. Okay, so now we have to get to the less interesting part of this game, which is actually playing it. There are two quests I wanted to do. This one, which was like, there was like a secret base we had to find somewhere in space. It's all the way out here. Let's go do this one, and then there's going to be a really dumb quest we're going to do. We're at the boring as shit part? Yeah. Oh. It's such a... It's nuts. The fucking... Oh. The interesting part is the shipbuilding. It's an awkward as fuck system to use. It's not the best, like... I like the idea. I've messed around with it a little bit, and the ship building is actually kind of neat. It's just that the interface is pretty bad.
You! 5, 4...
Who the fuck are you? Random space bandit.
Out now. There you are.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? You missed and hit a barrel. Oh. Okay. Sure. Truly the most complex, thought-provoking game. Yeah. Like, there are better, what's it called? There are better space exploration games. There are better RPGs. The not Batman play? No. Oh, God. Oh, please. No. Fuck me. No. Don't say that. Oh, my God. Don't. Do these devs have, like, a creative bone in their body? Like, man. Yes, it's just a case of, like, oh, so much of this game is just things I like put into...
You're doing well, Leon.
Leon?
Almost there. I know. Things have been difficult.
The entire creativity went to making landscapes of space Utah.
But you can do so much good. I'm here, and I'm hot, and I'm tired. So thanks, Mom. Best gift ever. The stupid code worked.
There you are.
The door scanned my biometric. Surprise, me. Then I heard Mom. I nearly had a heart attack. She's at her lair. Yeah, lair. What a freak. It's meant for the worthy. So all I have to do is take some tests. I just want to get this over with.
It's just like, just go read the Reddit. Right? Yeah. Let's go. Earth. Well, Earth destroyed. Earth annihilated. Batman, but Robin left and became a banker, and then came back to try and become Batman and got murked by local spacers. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with the people who made this game. So, sorry, another thing I've noticed that is so much worse in this game as opposed to like every other Bethesda game is the AIs. Like, the AI feels... So, the AI pathing in this game is atrocious. The AI is, like, just sometimes can't... Like, you can be standing still, and they can't, like, get to you. And then, another thing I've noticed is that... There's, like... It's always been a thing where, like... AIs won't hear you, like, a couple rooms over. And... But, like, this is really bad, where, like, you could be, like, a hallway away... and you kill a bunch of people with firearms, and the guys, like, next door don't react until you enter the room. Another thing I've been thinking of is, like, the entire planet is a desert, and for some reason, despite being a one-to-one creation of Nevada, just has random attack structure. Yeah, exactly. I mentioned that when we went through the main story for the game, which we already did. We did the one loop. I mentioned how it's like, oh, it's really funny how all of Earth is completely destroyed except for the quest location. NASA's fine. It's like, what the fuck? How fucking contrived. Why would helmets from different spacesuits fit onto other spacesuits? That is a good question.
You're nothing.
I've been thinking a lot in terms of like writing notes for the video I plan to do. I've been thinking a lot about the combat, and this is sort of evolutions of my thoughts on on Fallout 4's combat. So, I've said before that the combat in this game is essentially Fallout 4's combat again. It has the exact same issues as Fallout 4's combat, which is it's literally just like fighting like one type of enemy, like two types of enemies, ones that die quick and ones that have a lot of health. And that's it. And that's like the game. And I think it's a case of like I don't think Bethesda understands how to make Fallout not Fallout, first-person shooter combat fun, or interesting at the very least. And I was thinking about other, like, here we go. Look, these guys here are cannon fodder. They die in like one hit, like, or two hits, like. But then this guy is the bullet sponge, and he takes 10 hits. Like, look. Like, that's it. That is like Fallout 4 and Fallout and Starfield in a nutshell. Is like the combat is just this. Over and over and over and over and over. And it's not a difficulty thing. It's something I want to make clear to all the fucking people who are like, oh, play on a higher difficulty. It's not that it's easy. It's like, this is the same thing on every difficulty. If I turn the difficulty up, it would be the same thing, except now I'm doing less damage and taking more. And it doesn't actually affect how the combat would stay exactly the same. And I was thinking about how other shooters do combat. Yeah, and there's like, so I think they could do something like, you make it so that your weapons and stuff, I think there's three main ways I thought of doing it. I'm not picking this fucking thing, whatever. Three main ways. One of them would be to lean more into the RPG number kind of thing of it. Make it so that there's stuff like armor class and like maybe not hit chance, but like maybe more critical hits and like having to use statty numbery things for lack of a better term. From that, another thing they could have done is make it more like a military sim or like a tactical shooter. Make it so that you have to use certain types of ammo against certain enemies. You have to be able to use a bullet large enough to get through like a level 4 plate or some shit, or something like that, where you actually have to where like the actual guns and ammo you're firing make sense against certain enemies. Like if you're fighting like a random dude in just like a normal civilian spacesuit, you can shoot him with like a 9mm pistol and it will go right through him. But then the one guy's wearing heavy, combat armor meant for like a shock trooper, and you have to use armor-piercing rounds, or you have to use large caliber rounds, or you have to use maybe energy weapons. Like maybe energy weapons are good against that kind of thing. It would give you like a more opportunity to actually use the different guns, and like, yeah, make it so that there's like different maybe factions who would wear like these random spacers. They're wearing whatever garbage and they're not that tough. But then like, the big government factions have better troops and they're better equipped and better armed. That sort of stuff would make it interesting. So the tactical shooter route would be one way. And then another way, and this could be mixed in with the tactical shooter route, is think of how like games like Halo handle enemies, or Dusk, or Quake, or even Doom. Enemies are not just dudes with guns, which I think is a huge issue with both Fallout 4 and this game, is that 90% of your enemies are dudes with guns. They shoot you with guns, and that's it. They don't have any special abilities. They don't have any sort of like unique weak points or ways that you're supposed to handle them. And think about all these old retro shooters or sort of boomer shooters where, like, I think of like Dusk, where like Dusk has a bunch of enemies that where they have different things where like the first enemies you encounter are the leathernecks. They're the guys with the bags over their head and chainsaws. They're very fast. They've got decent health, but they can only attack you with a chainsaw. And so they have to get close to you. And they can fucking kill you quick, but as long as you move fast and stay away from them, you can handle them. And the way that the game trips you up with them is often by presenting multiple of them or presenting them in very close environments where you don't have as much room to maneuver. Halo, you have different types of enemies in Halo where you have the elites. The elites have shielding. You have to break the shielding to kill them. Their shields can recharge. They lead groups of grunts. The grunts can throw grenades. The grunts are not that difficult individually, but as a group they can be dangerous. They can also, and they got to be careful. They can throw plasma grenades and all that sort of stuff. Killing the elites will cause a group of grunts to panic. The jackals, they have shields you have to avoid. They'll charge plasma pistols and shoot you with them to lower your shields. And then they add more and more different enemies over the course of the series. And yes, that's another thing is that, yeah, you have the plasma weapons are better in general against shoot. Why am I force scoring? What fucking design? Yeah, like that's the way that you actually have these different games have different sort of like first-person shooters where it's like, okay, you have an arsenal of weapons and you have enemies that might be more effective to take out. You might be more effectively take out an enemy with weapon A as opposed to weapon B. This enemy is weak at range but strong in melee, or vice versa. This enemy has a special ability or a special thing that they can use. But like these games don't have any of that. Like all of the enemies are just dudes with guns. Even the Starborn in this game, they have like some powers, but for the most part, it's just a dude with a gun again. Except he does a space dragon shout every now and again. It's so like, man. And then Half-Life. Half-Life, you have different enemies with different. They have some sort of AI. They have some sort of thing where they move in different ways. Half-Life 2, you have different enemies where, the Combine have different, like, soldiers. Some will have shotguns. The elites will use the fucking energy ball and their rifles. And another thing that adds on to this is the level design is very boring in these games. None of these levels feel like they're designed to have a fun shootout through. Like you're just kind of like, it just feels like an area that I'm shooting through, and it doesn't feel like it's like designed around a combat encounter. So you have boring enemies that are so simplistic, they're guys you just shoot. You have terrible levels, and it's man, like the whole thing is a fucking mess. Space Earth is really space. I'm really annoyed that Earth is destroyed and there's the 1911. You can't even excuse this stuff as an aim trainer. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, I know. Emil, I also saw Indiana Jones. What if I just like run and kill the turret? What if I just like skip it? Oh, it. These are nasty turrets. Oops. Is that it? Really? You can just shoot the turrets? Is it literally just like, it's just Jehovah's spelled with an I. Starfield is an immersive sim, yeah. You know what's funny? I mentioned it the other day. Spelling out terminus. Oh, okay. There was a thing where there's a PC Gamer article where ML Pagliarulo said something else completely fucking insane. He said that when making Fallout 3, he tried to put in as much immersive sim content as possible. That he tried to put in as much DNA of Deus Ex as he could into Fallout 3. Which was actually fucking insane.
My sensors have detected hostile EM unable. Repair not possible. Damage.
Emil doesn't know what those
all
words.
systems.
Hi, how are you liking Emil Slop so far? It looks great. It's great. It's so good. Don't you see my little badge I'm wearing? #1 Starfield fan right here. Dude is delusional. I am of the opinion that ML, the more that ML talks about like what he thinks he makes as opposed to the actual end result, the man is actually delusional. I don't think it's like cope by him. I think it's literally like he thinks he's actually made the best thing ever. Every time, like when he says he writing the great American novel, or when he says he tried to put Deus Ex's DNA into the game, into Fallout 3, and when he says that Starfield is like nothing else and it's like the best thing they've ever made, I think he genuinely believes it. He thinks he did it. Every time he's like he like when he sees the end result, he's like fucking nailed it. TK Mantis is the one who got the tattoo is the #1 fan. Wait, this place is called the Lair of the Mantis. Please don't tell me that that's it's like... Oh no. Yeah, he's literally going, heh, I nailed it. Yeah, exactly. Not the Batcave? Oh. He is. He's going, hey, I nailed it. I did it. I did it. You're just dumb. You don't get it. It's funny because that's going to be the next, or the thing at the end of the video, of my Starfield video, is literally just going to be, like, this is the future of Starfield. I did it. I made the new bottom of the barrel. Oh, look, it's the back compooper. This is the new, like, it's, you know, people are still being like people are going like, ugh, man, Starfield. Like, they spent so long making Starfield when they could have made Fallout 5 or Elder Scrolls 6. And it's like, you guys realize that this is going to, like, the future of Bethesda games is Starfield. They're gonna, unless something significantly changes at Bethesda, either in terms of the people working there or in how they handle their games, their development, the games are going to look more like this and less like what you actually want them to look like. That's the thing. It's going to look more... This is just the natural... the natural result of their continued decline and making worse games over the years. You know, the next game's going to be worse, regardless of what it is, whether it be Fallout 5 or Elder Scrolls 6. It's going to be bad. You know, and... like, you should not... If you... like, you know... Next game will have AI slop. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe. Maybe. Everyone fails upwards? Yeah. Gonna develop a time machine to have his Dark Brotherhood quest canned, yeah. Oh wow, lame fucking suit. So is this all this quest is? Is just to give you like some free like fucking welfare gear? Wow. Wait, no. Oh yeah, no. Did Todd Howard say that they're gonna be like, yeah, we like AI for stuff? I'm Todd. This is how Todd Howard sounds. It's not, but. Ooh, a ship. Ooh, armor. Original Aquila City Charter. What the fuck is this? It's just like a book to sell? Like it's just valuable? The treasure rhombus. Ugh. There's a bookshop in Aquila City that buys unique books. Okay. Cool. Wow. That's just so weird that it's like welfare gear. I had hoped Starfield would have been the wake-up call for Todd and Emil, but apparently they're still behaving the same infallible hubris they've been on. Yeah, that's what I mean, is that, like, when I say, like, unless something significant happens, it's not gonna change. You know what I mean? Like, and so, like, that's the thing, is that, like, you know, like, who even... Oh, there we go. Fucking shortcut, Bethesda-ass shortcuts. You know, and like they're not gonna get better. Like, why would you know, let's pretend that past behavior is indicative of future behavior. They made Starfield. What do you think they're gonna make? Well, yeah, see, that's the thing, is like, yeah, no, I agree with you. I 100%, like, I agree that, yeah, you would have hoped that this would have been a wake-up call. And what do I mean by significant? I mean, like, a bunch of people come in, like, a bunch of positions are taken by people who actually have their heads screwed on correctly. Or, like, Microsoft comes in and, like, essentially, like, reins everyone in and says, you're, no, like, you know, kind of goes, no, you know, you're not fucking the next one up. You know what I mean? Like, something like that, which I don't, like, you know, there's like some sort of significant change in some way where someone goes, we're doing this differently the next time. We're not making another Starfield. We're making something good. But I don't think that that's going to happen. Because, like, you know, why would they? I don't even want this ship. I'm going back to my weird Starborn thing. There must be some talent. Unfortunately, they have to... Yeah, they do. They probably do have to make... They do have to just, like, you know, buck stops here. So, funny thing, the pirates will recognize their ship and think, oh, wow, so exciting, cool. I'm so impressed. At least claim the ship before... can you do that? Is that a thing you can do? I don't know. I thought I just had the ship. Most of the veterans, like Shen or shit. Yeah, a lot of people have jumped ship with that. A lot of the more veteran people have jumped ship. Will Shen doesn't work there anymore. You know. But, like... sit in the pilot seat, then it's yours. And you can go back to the space dildo-mobile. Change the game to Outer Worlds. Yay. My ship now. I just don't like the way this armor looks. It might be better than mine, but... eh. I like this, like, fucking hard-ass soldier thing we got from the what's it called? The fucking Terramorph quest. You might need to take off. I don't even care. I don't even want the ship. The ship can go fuck itself. Mantis looks like a pair of pajamas with a white bib. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Alright, so there was a specific quest that I peeked a little bit of it, and I need to play it. it really does look like, it looks like Destiny armor, like bad Destiny armor. I'd probably end up in asylum if you just had to stick around and make these pseudo loading screens for 80 hours straight. Are you gonna make a Starfield retrospective? I do plan to do a video. I don't know. I have an idea of what I want to do with it, and it's sort of going to be like Starfield is as bad as you've heard, and I'm gonna talk about like all of the things that probably you've heard before, but I'm gonna mention how the story is terrible. I'm gonna mention how the story is terrible. I'm gonna mention how the gameplay is atrocious. I'm going to talk about all my little bits of issues I've had here and there, and I'm going to end on my ending is going to be the part that I think is the part that I'm actually going to like. That's going to be something a bit more than what you've maybe not. I don't know, but it's going to be what we just talked about. This is the future of Bethesda. Like the next Fallout, the next Elder Scrolls, it's going to be like Starfield. If you have any fucking hopes for these next games, for like those games, you shouldn't, because like I said, unless something changes, it's going to be like Starfield. It's going to be Starfield is not like some weird anomaly. Starfield is the natural progression that Bethesda has been going on for like the last 20 years. Like it's just going down and down and down and down and down. And the ending is schizophrenic on the animals. Well, yeah, I'm going to talk about like how it's like the combat is terrible for all these reasons. The world building is atrocious. This is such a terrible world in like every single way. The fucking lack of choice in like every quest, like 9 out of every 10 NPCs are just completely immune to damage. Sometimes completely like unable to be interacted with. Like all these things. There's like 2 or 3 moments where I'm going to just splice in my reaction, like my live reaction of just going like, oh, fuck off. Like, and like, going on a rant or losing my mind because of just how little I'm able to actually do anything in this game. And it's, and yeah, it's going to end with, I wrote, where did I righted, I writted, where are my notes? One sec, I'm looking them up on my phone. My final, where did I have it? Here we go. I thought of this line. If you want a picture of future Bethesda games, imagine Starfield stamping on your Steam library forever. That's the future. That is the future of Bethesda games. Wait, where's the system I wanted to go to? I wanted to go to, there we go, this is the one. So this is where the crazy quest is.
Repeating emergency request. Facility Crucible requires vital materials to sustain the mission. Transmitting coordinates on Charybdis Strait. End of message.
I mean, I tried, and I mean tried to finish a playthrough of this. Yeah, I don't blame you for not doing that. The main quest is pretty bad. It's boring. It's a boring game. So, I looked up some quests that were really I looked up quests that people said were good quests. One of them was like the weird Star Trek quest we did a couple streams back. This was another one. And I know a little bit of it. Oh my god. This quest this is peak fucking stupid. Are you guys, just be prepared if you don't know what this quest is. Oh, you're gonna love it, Lugor. Oh, it's good. Welcome to Operation Starseed. Kirkbride would never make Starfield. He has too much self-respect. Operation Sneed Seed.
Human of unknown origin detected. Designated outsider. This is an undisclosed secret location. Please identify purpose or depart.
You had a distress call.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency request. Explanation deemed acceptable. Clearance granted to Crucible.
Oh, wow.
Outsider will deliver 150 units of copper. Compensation will be dispensed.
Tobias, stand down. We have a visitor.
Oh boy.
Reminder, deliver required material. End of conversation.
This is incredible. For so long we hoped for any visit.
Illness here
The day has
reference.
finally arrived.
Whoa, that's cool. What is this
Oh
place?
dear. That's the
Oh, so I can't move?
surprisingly
I can't
tricky
move at all.
question. I'm probably not the person to answer it, but it is a genuine pleasure to meet you.
Must not see many
We see
people.
no one, ever. Your arrival is truly an historic one, but many
The
fear
settled
what it
systems is
portends.
not that many systems. I
Societies
don't
that close
understand
their
how
doors
nobody
and are
would find
arguing
this
about what to
place.
do, while the rest hide to see which way the wind blows. Franklin would know what to do. He's the oldest among us. You should talk with him.
Okay, I'll go look for Franklin then.
Give it
Get
time,
get
and I'm
ready.
sure the others will come out.
Oh
For
my
curiosity's
fucking god.
sake, if nothing else.
So you've noticed this lady's name is Ada. You're like, oh, that's just a name, Ada. People are named Ada. I'm going to go see Franklin. Fucking hold on. Hold on to your fucking tits. Oh, who does this guy look like?
When your ship landed, I feared the robots would shoot you on sight. I am greatly relieved that they let you enter our community. But you come during a delicate time. Everyone will
fucking
seek
damn
to
it.
use your arrival to further their own ends.
This may be the most uncanny man I've ever seen. Oh, that's a weird old-time outfit, and your accent is odd.
Where to begin? Maybe an introduction?
Okay, I'm lost.
I am
Just wait.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt, leader of the Pragmatist Society.
It's FDR. It's FDR.
Well, it is gratifying that even after all
These
these
are the best
years,
quests,
my
yep.
name isn't entirely forgot. You see, I was an American president. Well, not literally, but in a sense I was. Everyone that lives here are clones. Some of us are clones of the greatest figures of history, and others, well, we don't rightly know. When we die, and some of us die quite often, we are brought back. I cannot imagine how strange this must sound.
7 years ago, our fathers brought forth onto this continent a great game known as Starfield. Okay, so where's all the questions? Okay, okay, where do we start? How does my character know, like, this much about America? The Earth's been destroyed for, like, billions of years. Not billion, it's been like a couple hundred or something. Why would they... Also, again, why? There's so much... I'm so fucking mad. The world building is so bad. It's so bad. Why is there so many human clones in this fucking game world, but no one cloned a chicken, or a cow, or a pig, or a goat, or a sheep, or a horse, or a dog, or a cat? Well, the other person was called Ada. The PC learns it passively through ingrained disdain for Americans present Canadian canned products. So the other person was called Ada. Think of famous Adas. Ugh. Oh my, to have such advanced cloning technology is unheard of. How? Okay, player, I understand that the developers don't make any why are there no clones of the humble fucking pigeon? Because we left all of the animals on Earth to die. It's Ada Lovelace. You guys got it. Both White Mouse and Lugor. It's Ada Lovelace. It's not Ada Wong. Ada Lovelace. She did something. I don't remember. She look her up. Ada Lovelace. Right, she worked with Charles Babbage on his analytical engine, which was an early mechanical computer. There's going to be an ancient king. You're very close. You think Worry. Some vaguely, yep, you're close. You're so close. You know who the other one is. You know it. There's not, now, see, they're not edgy enough to make it so that it's fucking Hitler. Like, one of the other clones is Hitler. No way. It's Genghis. Yeah. And then I don't remember who the third one is. So I just okay, so here we go. You have advanced cloning technology. It's unheard of. Motherfucker, we just did a quest line where a person was a clone of another person. We did the quest line where the lady was the clone of the war criminal man. And that it took a lot of extra work to even make a female clone of a male. Like that was something that was told to us. And now my character is like, oh, cloning. Also, well, that's the thing, is like, yeah, they didn't actually write any extra dialogue for this, because whoever made this quest and whoever did the Vanguard quest line never spoke to each other in 7 years of designing this game, and so they had no idea that both of these things were happening in the game at the same time. Another thing is they could have always used Hitler. Yeah, but they wouldn't. They wouldn't do it. They don't have the balls to put fucking Hitler in the game. What was I gonna say? Shit. Also, I wonder, how are they going to explain how they made a clone of a man who has been dead since 1944? How'd they make a clone out of Genghis Khan? Okay, no. I know how they're gonna. Okay, I know how they're gonna do Genghis Khan. Do you know how they're gonna explain Genghis Khan? This is a guess. I actually don't know. Yeah, you got a Plagueling. We got Genghis Khan's DNA from his descendants, because a lot of humanity has a link to Genghis Khan. That's how they're going to explain him. How they explain how fucking FDR... Okay.
Is it? I wish I could illuminate you on this.
My money is they don't explain... Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, they don't actually know.
As we are of the outside world.
What do you mean?
Not at all. I have had occasion to see death more than anyone. When someone dies, all they have accomplished here in Crucible, all of their deeds, thoughts, are gone. And when they come back...
There's a Portuguese king that had his heart preserved for centuries and still exists, so this isn't that far-fetched. Okay, but the thing is that...
Say they are...
No, I get that. That could be an interesting... See, in a universe where Earth still exists as a concept, then yeah. But Earth has been turned into a fucking salt flat. So... why is he talking like that? It's a really poor attempt at trying to sound like FDR.
can take years, sometimes over a decade.
You can look up
Everyone
FDR's
comes
voice.
back.
There's recordings. He's from a long time ago, but you can hear. There's recordings of what he sounds like. You can go watch his fucking recordings. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. So we all know accents are a result of nurture, not nature, right? Oh god. Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god, you're right. Also, why is he in a wheelchair? Because he had polio. He had polio as a kid, and the polio made him wheelchair bound, and so the clone didn't have polio. But yes, Lugor, that is also a very interesting thing, is that accents are nurture, not nature. You are not born with an accent. Oh, fuck me, you're right. I can't fucking... Oh my god. Give him some polio. It's for historical accuracy.
I could see how confusing this may be, even frustrating. But if it's any consolation, many of us feel
This
the same.
accent is all over the place. Holy shit.
After decades, centuries of trying to figure it out ourselves, there is so very much we don't know either. The robots clone us for a reason, their so-called mission. But what that is and what we should do about it is something the societies disagree about. Sometimes violently. It's best to meet with the other societies, and after, I promise I'll explain the...
Didn't FDR get assassinated? No, he died. He just died. Can't wait to see who I'll meet Lex. Alright.
Word has been sent, so there is
Alright,
more
whatever,
I will
get it.
talk. Go speak with the Monterinas.
Oh yeah, he's pretty bad.
We will...
Oh, you made a big mistake.
Oh look. I didn't know she was. Oh look, it's Amelia Earhart. Oh my god, how the fuck did they get her DNA? Oh yeah, did they get her for the clones that ate her? Or the clones, the crabs even? Holy shit. They found the descendants of... Yeah, they found... When Earth melted, they found her plane. Oh my god. I just think it's so funny that I turn around. Of course you can't. Of course the classic, like, you can't just, I can't just play a space pillager and say fuck you and just shoot you all. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand, like, why? Why not just let me do that?
You're the most exciting thing.
Why can't I just do that?
Ever.
Welcome to town, stranger.
Oh my god, it's
Consider
fucking
me
Wyatt
part
Earp.
of the welcoming committee. The name's Wyatt Earp, and I'd be most pleased if you'd use one of the spare rooms during your stay, for a modest fee, of course. He was, and I try to be. I do the best I can to uphold the law, but the societies make that difficult. I expect I've had as much success restraining Genghis as the Chinese did. I do what I can.
Okay, so, oh my god. Okay, you know what I hate? You know what I actually hate? This is a quest for the player and not for the character in the game. You know what I mean? Why are they, yeah, again, there's, so many questions of like, yeah, why are the clones exactly like, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No, this game, I guess this game is like 100% nurture. Your genes tell you everything. or nature, excuse me. But like this quest is made for the player, because the player, me as a human being living on Earth in the 21st century, I know who Wyatt Earp is. I know who FDR is. I know who Amelia Earhart is. I know who Genghis Khan is. Why would a character who was born far into the future, hundreds of years into the future, after Earth has been essentially cooked into dust, why would they know anything about these characters? There doesn't seem to be like that much like reverence for Earth history among the people of the settled systems. No one's like thinking about like any of the, like, no one cares about the old countries or anything. Like, nobody's really doing anything. Like, everyone's kind of just like, they have their own recent history. They had their own wars and their own countries and their own events and their own famous people. My character, like, should maybe be like, I have no fucking idea who you are. Why would I know about some old West guy? Why would I know about a president, like my character, know about the president of a nation that's been turned into dust hundreds of years ago? You know, or a fucking conqueror from several hundred years ago. You know, like, what do you mean? Like, how, like, it's doesn't make sense in the universe. This is for me to go, oh, isn't that fun? Oh, look. Oh, I know those kids. I know who Wyatt Earp is. I know who FDR is. You think Emil thought that deep about it? Well, that's the thing, is like, no, they didn't. And it's pathetic. It's sad. It's like, holy shit. You care so little about the thing you're making. You don't even make something that makes sense in your own world. Oh, it's the Futurama episode, yeah. And see, the thing is about Futurama had they can't, well, that is 100% true. They cannot write anything original. Emil and whoever else had any hand in writing any of this shit literally cannot write anything that is their own thought. Like, Futurama had the idea, again, Futurama took place on Earth, so, like, there's that. Futurama also had a character who was from the time period that was often being referenced. You had Fry. He was from the year 2000. He fucking had, like, you know, like, oh, fuck me, I don't know.
I can work with that. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay. And
Fucking...
by the by, I may have access
Yeah, it
to
had
some
Richard
essentials
Nixon's
I'd
head.
be happy to sell them to you.
Hey, shut up, I don't care. No, I don't need a room. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I don't want to, no. Exit, leave, shut up.
You come back for
I
some
hope your
repeat
arrival
business.
doesn't mean
And like, again, like, he has a fucking poncho and a cowboy hat.
In my
She's wearing a
darkest hours,
fucking
I
aviator's
feared that
jacket.
We were all that was left of humanity. Your ship, she's a beauty. It travels the stars, right? Tell me, what's it like out there?
You know what would be cool? It would be cool if they chose, like, if they chose completely out there people. You know what I mean? Like, what if they chose, like, I don't know, there's so many people in history they could have chosen. And it's fucking FDR and Amelia Earhart. And it's like, I don't know, it could have been, it's so lazy too. Like, why, I don't know, fucking have Hitler be here. It would be funny. I don't know, have fucking, So hang on, they didn't know that these other, well, I don't know how they're gonna, again, the timeline and the world building, it's so, again, design document. Like, nobody, there was probably no communication between the people making lore and quests and stuff like that. So, somehow, in the ass end of the settled systems, which isn't that many systems, it's like fucking 80 systems, 90 systems, something like that, nobody has found this fucking colony of fucking clones of famous people from Earth's past for centuries, potentially.
Has anyone ever told you you're a poet? My name's Amelia Earhart. When I first woke up in this place, in my head, I knew all about my namesake, her life and her accomplishments. But I also knew how to fly a starship.
Oh my
reactor
god.
limits.
So like they
thrust
have the
acceleration
memories,
vectors and everything.
or
In
they
my
have
mind's
like maybe
eye,
not the
I can
memory, but like
imagine flying out there.
I don't.
Touching
What do you
heaven
mean?
itself, and
Do you mean
yet
like what the fuck
fully,
are like they
here
can
I sit.
imprint on them, like. At some point, someone when Earth was dying and billions of people are about to starve to death on a world used a spaceship to send some weird clones. Yeah, probably. Well, it's all over the place. Like so much of this world is like NASA punk, sort of like, as they describe it, the NASA punk with like, I guess you would say, like semi-realistic technology for a humanity in this state. But then there's like just wild leaps of shit like, oh, human cloning and stuff like this. And it's like a fucking throwaway side fucking quest.
Funny, some of us have had the same thought about you. Listen, I know you owe me nothing at all, but I would do anything to get off of here. I know the
Oh,
societies
please, can I kill
want
all of you?
Who knows what from
Can I
you, who knows
take you on a
why.
planet? Can I
I
take you
don't
with
want to
me
get involved
and then
in
leave you on a
politics.
planet and let you
I
get
just
eaten
want,
by space
for my
crabs?
single self, a chance to explore. Well, you can't blame me for asking. Do you want to talk?
I
I
don't
hope
care.
to see you again.
Who else do we got? Does she sound faintly Welsh? I have no idea what they're doing with these accents. Oh, of course, this is good old gang.
Weapons out! They come!
What?
There will be
Oh, of course, he's fighting space aliens with a gun.
And the woman from the stars, come to see me.
Why are you
And
speaking
you're not
English?
afraid to get your hands dirty. I guess the world out there is not so different than here. Genghis Khan, a pleasure to meet you.
Sorry, I want to die.
My namesake, yes, a terrible, terrible person. But me, I'm really just a lowly prisoner. Stuck
Genghis
on this
Khan, known
pitiful
horse rider
planet.
from a people of horse riders, is
I
on
am
foot.
pleased
They
that the
feel like they're
dangers out
cosplaying
here
characters.
are
It's
of
because
no
they
concern
like
to
that is what they're
you.
doing.
You
Kind.
cannot
I
be
don't think that's.
fully human if you
I don't
trap
know what this
yourself
quest
behind
wants me to
walls.
feel or to think about what these people and what they are and who are they, and I don't get it.
The robots taught me many things any Mongol would know.
Probably not horse riding.
So, hunting game, even such as
All the
this,
horses died
is a
on
little
Earth.
challenge to me. So Franklin told you
this
of
is so
us.
dumb.
Oh, that we're clones. Some of us think that makes us special.
This
That the
feels like a
deeds of our
creation club some
namesakes
add
are
on. Yeah.
somehow ours.
Yeah. This does feel
But
like a
that is
creation club thing.
blind arrogance. We are just people. Same as you. Same as anyone.
I don't fucking care.
None at all. It is as if I were a student of his life and times from an early age.
I gotta sit up.
I know so much.
Camera.
about
I'm like
him.
slouch. This game makes
But
me.
that
I
doesn't mean
slouch and I
I
get
am
slowly further away from the camera.
am me, and I am content with this.
Then why are you dressed like him? I don't know. Is it a trick? Is he trying to trick me so he can go on a Campaign across the stars.
Would
Didn't
it?
Genghis have a higher body count?
You
Yeah.
would know better than I. But all this talk gets us nowhere. Too many of the others grovel at the feet of the damned robots, trying to play the
God,
roles
imagine
in
if
a
Todd
broken
Howard was here.
game. The renegades will not submit.
Oh, that would be great.
And one day, we will be free. Were it that easy, I have died a dozen deaths trying to find a way out of Crucible. You get too far or disobey too much.
Do you
then
not have, like,
death.
wait, do you have, like...
Crucible holds our lives in its hands.
Do you have...
But now, the robots
Do you share
have
memory
made a
with your
grave
clones?
Mistake. You can go where none
Imagine in
of
a
us
better
can.
game where they make a
You hold our
body and mental clone of
future in
Genghis,
your hands.
and the PC gives him a ship, and
All
5 years,
the
later,
societies
5 years later, Space
know
Genghis slaughters 50 billion people? Yeah, well. We're gonna have to pick between 3 fucking factions, definitely. Yeah.
Even if you think I deserve this cage, does everyone?
That's the thing,
If you
did
want
Todd
your
approve of this, or
heartstrings
was he too busy playing
talk to
CEO for
Amelia
ZeniMax?
Earhart.
From
Doesn't
other
she
videos on
deserve the
Starfield, from,
stars
like,
she
I know,
craves?
I want to say it was a bit in
propose this.
Patrician,
The
and
robots
other,
come
or
from
was it, it
someplace
might have been
far to
Patricians,
the
or it might have
east.
been,
We call it the facility. A place none of us
what's
can
his
get
fucking
to.
name? It's
But
Patrician's
with
friend.
you
I don't remember what his
and
name
your
is now.
Starship,
Uh,
it would be
there was a
easy.
lot, like, Todd
Go
was...
there and break
Todd
our
was
shackles.
very much busy
Set
dealing
us
with,
free.
like, the business side of things a lot of times. Is that, like, Todd was still very much the, Private Sessions, that's his name. Private Sessions also did a Starfield video. But, like, Todd was very much dealing with the business side of things and didn't have as much time to deal with the game, but was still, like, the final man when it came to decisions. And so often it was just like, okay, we need to know what to do for the game, but Todd is too busy for us to actually bring this to him. So, I don't know. Okay, who's the third? I missed who the third leader was. What's their shtick? I don't know who this is. Anyone got an idea?
I had hoped you would visit me. Good. Know that you stand before Queen Amanirinas of the Kush, Queen of a
No
dead
idea.
kingdom on a dead world. But I earned my name, and even the sands of time cannot take it from me. You walk our land a few footsteps and think you know everything.
How come the women are
If you
all
don't
pregnant?
believe me,
Well, because he doesn't want to be like his ancestor. He's not. He just wants
Some
to go.
clones deride me behind my back. I know this, but I feel in my bones that I am a man.
Okay. Kushites are from modern day Sudan, I think. Okay.
And
So, Genghis Khan wants to leave.
I remember things no one has told
Genghis Khan's faction wants to leave.
memories of faces.
FDR's faction, I guess, wants to, like, keep the status quo. And then her,
Allies.
she wants to be...
And enemies.
Embrace...
And the smells.
I don't know.
The right scent. And
But
I
they're the same
close my
otherwise. How did they
eyes,
remove the rape genetic sequence?
and
Well, I don't know. What does this game want me to... What does this quest want me to think about nature versus nurture?
so vividly.
This quest wants me to think that nurture is like 100% true, whether or not the actual people who made the quest understand that. They say nurture, nature. Nature is 100% true. They literally want, like, this quest is essentially saying that everything about you as a person is 100% down to your genetics, even your fucking accent.
You are wise then. I know.
They're trying to
how
force
it
others to
sounds.
giving him their gold.
Once, I called upon mighty armies. However,
When do we get to the part where I have to go into a dungeon and shoot robots?
have you heard of the believers? Have you heard of the mission? We are the ones who will take our rightful place in these settled systems, to bring in a new, glorious age, and break the endless cycles of oppression and greed. If we could do it ourselves, we would have, years ago. I do not care.
Okay, I get it. You want to go to space.
I need your help. Then listen well, outsider.
Return of the
must
Gary
go to the
Vault? Oh
facility.
my god.
I imagine Genghis has already told you about it. All the society leaders...
Yeah, okay, I get it. Okay, what does FDR want me to do? I think we should just stay here.
I need to go out there. I want to see and do.
So, you have heard from the other society.
It's, you know what? It's his
I must
skin,
confess
and it's
I'm
also the
very
lighting.
curious
He looks like a
what an
fucking
outsider
corpse.
thought of them and their positions. You might be the first
Can you
objectively
ask FDR his
party we've
opinion
ever
on the
come across.
Japanese? Oh.
A very diplomatic approach. The facility has gathered some of the most obstinate and
The
dangerous
only thing
personages
we
throughout
have to
history.
fear.
It has told them that they should lead in a golden age via whatever means they...
Did someone play, like, did the person who made this quest, like, did they just, like, did they just get off of, like, a 20-hour Civilization binge? And they're like, what if I made a quest in this game I'm working on where I bring in all these people, like, these famous leaders? Yeah. It could work. I was playing Civ, so I've got Civ on the brain.
see appropriate. Setting us all loose and parter as a whole would invite disaster. We are
That was a good
barely
frozen
fit
shot, I
to
will
lead
admit.
ourselves.
What's your plan, asshole?
Certainly. It is evident that the facility is decaying. It is both unsustainable and unwise for us to fix and maintain the status quo. Our community must be weaned off the machines. Learn how to build, grow, and govern ourselves. Allowed to raise families so we can pass our lessons to the next generation. And to die when our allotted time
The facility needs a new
One
deal.
day we will be worthy of going to the stars. We are just not there yet.
I just don't, like, what, can I just kill all of
I
you?
am sure in time you will see the validity of my argument. Go to the facility and see what can be done.
It's literally just, it's gonna, I'm gonna go to the facility, I'm gonna have to shoot through robots. I'm gonna go to the facility, I'm gonna have to shoot through robots, and
We
then,
need to talk.
I'm going to have to pick the button.
Listen, it's not safe to talk.
Reminds me of the Fallout 3
It's about
DLC where the
Roosevelt.
aliens froze different
Something you
characters.
need to
Yeah,
know.
kind of. I am getting that is something I thought of immediately. Was, yeah, oh, look, it's a samurai. Oh, look, it's an old Western person. Oh, look, it's a Alaskan soldier from Alaska.
Thank you. There's a, well,
The Ending Tron
cave
3000, yeah.
just outside town. No chance of us being listened in on. Please, come as quick as you can. Ideally, before you go to the facility.
At least the samurai didn't understand you when they weren't clones.
But you can't trust him.
I've known Genghis.
I'll meet you at the cave.
Okay. We'll meet Wyatt Earp at the Goon Cave.
Wish the societies could get along.
And that'll get us killed.
I do like how there's like, what? 5 clones of famous people. And then there's just like a bunch of generic NPCs. Like they couldn't be bothered to clone any more. I did see his attempt to run and fail. But like why isn't there like more just like Is this a trick? Am I gonna be killed in here? The clones of people from after 2026. Yeah, yeah, it's true. Yeah, the game. Yeah, the samurai spoke Japanese, which made sense. And if you didn't know Japanese, good fucking luck. And your character, obviously, growing up in a vault in the United States, clearly didn't know Japanese. So I'm like, what am I waiting? Is this fucker actually taking this long? That one random was the president of Argentina in 2121. She killed like thousands of Bolivians for fun. Oh, now he's there. Okay. Did they not expect me to jump over the wall?
You came. These clones, I'm sorry.
What do you want?
You're just... I'm not Wyatt Earp. I wish. I was cloned off a monster. America's first serial killer. H.H. Holmes.
What am I? Yeah, thank you, Lugor. You took the words out of my mouth. Who fucking cares? H.H. Holmes. H.H. Holmes was a con artist and serial killer, active from 1891 to 1894. Execution in 1896. Known as the Beast of Chicago, Devil in the White City, the Torture Doctor. 9 confirmed kills, 16 to 27 suspected.
I'd imagine.
His actual name was Herman Webster Mudgett. But he was known as Dr. Henry Howard Holmes. They joked about Jack the Ripper, yeah. Jack the Ripper's also a classic. Okay, what I don't care.
He was a deranged lunatic on old Earth. In the 1890s, he owned a hotel. He'd lure people there in this crazy hotel with all sorts of terrible rooms.
That could have been a fun quest.
But I'm not him.
He owned a Resident Evil hotel. Why are we all of our responses like we're a fucking idiot who believes in this eugenic fetish bull? I don't know. It doesn't matter. You have exactly what the quest designers want you to say and nothing else.
It's like a living nightmare. If you go to the facility, I know you'd find out who I am. And if you let any of these bloodthirsty maniacs know, they'd kill me.
But
no,
what?
That wouldn't be the end. Every time my new clone
What
would
do you
appear,
mean?
pure hell.
Genghis fucking Khan is here.
I'm going to kill you.
Like, is he crazy? Is that like the thing? Like, I don't know if this is legitimate or if he is crazy because of who he is based on.
I just don't. I don't want to die. Wyatt Earp was a hero. Maybe I can't. Just don't.
Can I kill him now?
What?
I hate this game. What is the point? Why does the game hate? I don't like, you're giving me the option to kill him in conversation, and I don't choose it, but then I can't double back on it and shoot him anyway. Also, yes, that is also a funny funny haha is, where's the facility? Where am I going? It's on the other side of the planet? What? Rank 1 Step Lord the Khan is here. Way more confirmed. Yeah, I don't know. There's a weird bottle of weird Polish vodka I was given back in the late 90s. It's like 80 proof. It's looking good right now. Don't drink. Yeah, and yeah, the fucking Genghis Khan was a mass murderer who personally has killed a lot of people, raped a shit ton of people, and whose armies killed millions. And I'm supposed to, and like, everyone's like, oh yeah, Genghis, you know, he's a cool dude. And this guy's paranoid that if they find out that he's based off of a man who killed, confirmed, 9 people, not even double digits. And again, it's so weird because it's like, I don't know, like, do these clones think they're who they are or not? Because Genghis is like, no. Franklin, FDR is like, I'm based on FDR, but I'm not actually him, but I am him. And then the crazy lady is like, no, I am actually this queen. So, like, I don't know, whatever. Who fucking cares? We are giving this way too much thought, way more thought than the developers ever did.
Damage registered.
And it's like filled with goo. God, wow, this quest is so engaging and intellectual. You know, you have to, clones, and then you go and just fucking shoot enemies. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my fucking god, what did I just read? Where was that? Guys, there was a I managed to break into the top floor. It's a spaceship. It's called the Galathea. What is... I've recognized that. What is that? Because what I noticed was a ship called the Beagle. Is there going to be a Charles Darwin clone in here? There is a clone. There's a clone of Charles Darwin. There's a clone of Charles Darwin, and he is making clones of famous Earth people to, what's it called? To, like, perfect human evolution. He's now an honest preacher. Oh, Galathea expeditions were some sciencey expeditions in the 1800s. Did the 4 laps around the world. Oh, okay. Charles Darwin from the famous Darwin Awards. Today, I am here new. They tell me I was here before, that I've been reborn. I have knowledge of a son, Kublai, and his accomplishments of being the founder of a great empire to rival any in history. Tell me I'm someone I'm not, because this is from Genghis, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It's like, again, the combat. What blows my mind is that, like, why is it, like, always combat? Why do we always have to have, like, a dungeon with enemies? Why can't it never just be like you go through a derelict facility? Like, it's literally like going through the motions combat. Like, it's just, I guess it's like the target audience. The target audience, like, will literally, like, their eyes will glaze over if there's not just something to click on every 5 minutes. Genghis got hold of explosives, facilities, and book breached, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. Why are we in a scene? This is the facility where they're being cloned from or some shit? Or were cloned from? Or where the robots are or something? And it's been... there's just alien goo. We're chosen. Do not trust Bill Hickok. He's not who he seems. Okay, so the guy who... the Wyatt Earp, the guy who he used to call himself Bill Hickok. And then he didn't. He switched to Wyatt Earp. I don't even know. I don't fucking... I have no idea what this quest is like trying to say. Ada's questions. Oh yeah, we didn't talk to Ada Lovelace. Who created the facilities? The mission, the real reason why it's created. Do we share DNA of namesakes? Are people watching us? Robots and intelligence. Fun. Fun. We're having fun. My favorite part about video games is the fun. Oh no! Look at... Oh no, a fucking bullet sponge. Where the clones always live on the other side of the planet? Or... Oh, wow. Holy shit. Got owned. When did I last save? Okay. It's just like... See, like, that's combat in these games. Fucking... Woo. Surprisingly, that doesn't do as much damage. Have I decided what game is tomorrow? I did, and now I forgot. Might be Resident Evil. Although, to be fair, we might actually switch to Resident Evil tonight. I might want a palate cleanser. Jesus. Guys, I might have literally Googled old-time space science ships. Here's a trial and error of a time, enough proficiency to call myself a programmer. Blah, blah, blah. To think Babbage and... Oh, shut the fuck up. Perhaps the facility is... Final... Means my final pity. So much... Okay. Choose which society to give facility information to, but why? Like, what did we learn? Okay. We learned that there is, in fact, a facility and we live in a society. Alright, back to the freaks on the other side of the fucking planet. I don't know what this is gonna teach me. Oh, the societies, yeah, pretty much.
This unit is busy.
All right, Franklin, what are you gonna tell me?
Genghis and the renegades will
I've been
be
to the
devils
facility. Let's
unless we
work together
stand-
on this.
Let me see. You have no idea what a reassurance it is to learn even these hints of our past. It sounds like the facility is in
You know, see, the
ruins,
thing is
but
that, like,
perhaps
I don't
the
even think that the
restricted
people who
section
made
is
these...
intact. Think of the answers it must contain.
I don't think that the people who made this
And
quest,
perhaps
like,
a
even
way
went as far to be
help
like,
us
oh, nature,
become
nurture.
self-sufficient.
They just wanted to have a
There is
quest
no
with clones of
security override
famous
code
people
yet,
from history,
yeah.
and that's as far as it
I would
went.
know.
What are they supposed to do with... I don't know. I have no fucking idea.
Galathea's sister ship. Yes, if it can be found. If anyone can figure a manner of locating the... I'll radio her.
Okay, I don't care. I'm not... I was gonna say maybe I'll do the other... I don't fucking... I'm gonna do this once. I thought... I'm gonna talk to Ada Lovelace, and then what? I'm gonna find the Beagle. Oh, this is... What?
Defile the facility. Please, outsider.
So we did come from a spaceship. Of course we did. And there's another out there?
Oh god, what the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? Of course we came from a spaceship. What does she mean? We came from a spaceship. What do you mean? Of fucking course you did. Do you think you, like... Where in the flying fuck else would you have come here? You can't, of course, like...
What was the Beagle? Why did she
Oh my
and
god, I'm gonna have a
Galathea
fucking...
part?
No, you materialized from the
In
ether.
time.
From space...
Her
Yeah, you
stones
evolved from
find her.
space cabbage.
She's not in this
You're
system.
from the
I
same
would've
planet
spotted
as
her.
the maggot spider testicle monsters. She's very smart. She was named after a very smart person, and all this is doing is making people think that Ada Lovelace was a fucking retard.
The radio telescope. It has a default position. I always wondered. Perhaps...
Okay.
I can send you the coordinates. The facility community.
Okay. Where are we going? Are we going to another star system? Look how fucking far away we have to travel because of how this is set up. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm chewing on a pen. I really shouldn't be doing that while streaming. Got a new white knuckle personal best 1515. Cool. I haven't touched white knuckle since since the last big update. I never finished the new area. Should go back to that. I might just wait until it's like more doner. I'm actually getting stressed by this game and its logic. Oh, it's just, it's exhausting how fucking stupid some of this shit is. Is this the route that the Beagle took, or the pilot's drunk? It's like, I don't know, the way that you connect through different planets is weird. Like, different star systems, excuse me, is weird. I just feel like sometimes I wish you could just, like... that the bagel?
Listen up. You have until I get bored to give us what we want, or we're gonna blow you into vacuum and take it anyway.
Who are they talking to me? Are they talking to
We
me?
could use a vacation. If you're feeling generous, you could help us out. Or
Is this
we
like a
could just
random
dust
bandit
your
encounter while I'm trying to do this quest?
If that's how... Oh, what have we here?
I retain the right to turn on God mode for space combat.
You can try and run.
Yeah, he had like space Brooklyn, New York accent. Kinda. It's just... it's such bad combat. It's interesting how little space is relevant to this game.
You ran out of luck. Ah! Ah! All together.
No makes you care. Well... Yuck, you don't have hypothermia. Oh, right, yeah, hypothermia makes you, for some reason, makes you fucking worse at flying a ship. Not sure I'd be surprised that Bethesda made a space game where space is largely irrelevant. I know, it's fucking shocking, isn't it? So, we're on the Beagle.
A search pattern.
Are we gonna find
System
a clone of Charles Darwin?
I'm re-engaging the enemy. I am unable.
Oh boy. Should have brought a heat leech and a Lazarus plant. Oh wow, nobody. Surprising.
Please don't go. We can do the experiment here. The facility has everything we need.
Our protocols say we are looking for planets with a 70% plus confidence level. The facility.
I don't care. Data core. 3 of them. Crimson Fleet incident. Blah blah blah. Scan engines are dead. Final entry. Day 121 of being adrift. No more food. No more. This ship has been adrift for how long? I don't know. Beagle. Dr. Chen. Stayed on the facility. Disabling the security. Grab whatever you can for salvage. Pray the mission continues. Okay. Override code. That's it? That's what we came here for? It was a random whorehouse where you could bang famous people from history.
Massive damage 9. Catastrophic damage. Damage. All
Damage, all damage, I damage, damage, I sit damage. Man, this quest was dumber than I thought it was going to be. So I like how I'm gonna have to go back to here, and I can't fast travel during combat. I'm gonna have to go all the way back to this planet through a loading screen, and then I'm gonna have to go to the other side of the planet, back to the facility. God, this is a masterclass in how to stretch a quest out. Where's this red pip so I can just kill it and then I can just fast travel? TCL. There it is.
I have located the enemy. Total system failure.
The early 2000s TTS on the robots. Yeah. This might be. Is this the worst game Bethesda's ever made? Maybe. It's maybe like the most. I can't fast travel from this location. No, fuck off. There's a horror-themed quest in Schrodinger. We want to go there next? Oh, God. You argue that Redguard was the worst? I've never played Redguard. Nobody's ever played Redguard. What are the candidates other than 76? I'd say 76 is up there.
We have an urgent situation developing on Crucible. Please, come immediately, before it's too late.
Almost bankrupted Bethesda? Oof. Ada.
Please, dead.
Okay, gotta deal with what other bullshit has occurred that I like. God.
In my darkest hours,
Oh, thank God. Genghis has issued an ultimatum. He will attack the Pragmatist Society with everything he's got. I fear Amana. We are on the brink.
Jesus Christ.
I will send him. So.
Wow, look at his legs. His legs work.
We're losing! This is bad! Should have given up again the chance.
The outside.
Amanarinas, Genghis.
No, I am the quest designer. You must complete the quest in the exact ways I expect. You are not allowed to exercise a modicum of freedom.
Hand the pragmatist victory. Stranger, if you do not change your course, there will be none of the pragmatists alive to help.
What if I killed you first?
So, Frank, but you will have to kill the believer. You think your honeyed words will sway her?
Bethesda quest designers would be the worst D&D DMs.
And its test and mission are flawed, and if
So the answer is we are all imprisoned? You leave us no choice.
20 years.
What?
We have to stand on our own 2 feet to earn a chance at free. So let the outsider reprogram the facility, and for
I have an
20
Uncrustable
years
I'm gonna
we
eat
work
while this
together
garbage
to
plays.
make Crucible truly ours. And after, we institute a test, which we both author with mutual veto power, and any who pass may leave.
Do not let the politician cloud your head with pretty words.
You think I would accept this? We have been going.
The 2 feet line feels incredibly deliberate.
We could kill them all, and then we can dictate any terms we like.
I only lead my people to battle when I must. Do you promise, Mr. Roosevelt, a fair test? One that we can pass in our lifetime?
I will not make it easy, but it will be, as you say, fair.
No! Amanarinas, this is a trick!
Roosevelt has done many things that infuriate me. But his honor, I have never had to question. The believers will not fight.
It's funny because, like,
let the gods decide which of you is right.
didn't FDR stack the Supreme Court and like try to run for like 5 fucking terms? The guy he interned American citizens because of their race. The guy was an asshole.
I think you have the makings of a fine ruler yourself.
You will regret this, Amanarinas. Mightily. Then we will meet on the field of battle.
He's the reason the U.S. made term limits? Yeah. He passed away on his 4th. Like, that's fucking insane. It's so insane. Like, he was such a fucking asshole of a president that every other president before him served 2 terms and then stopped and didn't run for a 3rd term because they were honoring what Washington did. Washington had 8 years as president, 2 terms, and then he retired. And every other previous president who had that did the same. You know, and then this fucking asshole's like, well, I should run for president I should be president for my whole life. Oh.
Genghis is formidable. Please be careful.
Wait, what? Kill Genghis Khan? What? Okay. And not just to him, but also all of his lackeys, his nameless lackeys. See, you're only allowed to kill him when the fucking game dev, say so. Fuck me. Peace in our time. I don't want his shitty clothes.
I hope you're settled, sister.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I don't care. Shut up. This quest is retarded.
But the price, please.
This won't take long at all.
What? 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 The quest broke. I don't know. The quest just broke. Holy shit.
The outside.
Amanarinas.
Oh god, I wish you could skip through dialogue faster.
You want...
This is not what...
This is... You will find...
The facility and...
So the answer is, you leave us no...
20 years.
What?
We have to... So, and...
Do not let the
You think I would
We could kill them.
I only lead my... Do you
Holy
promise?
shit, this is a fucking
Roosevelt
travesty of a
But
quest.
his honor, the believers... I think you have them...
You will reap. Then we will meet.
So, we have fought. He is the leader. Genghis is... Please be careful.
So they automatically go hostile. Now they've stopped. I talked to him.
I hope you're settled. It was a grim do, but the price, please.
Look, they're stuck in the look, they're stuck. They're going back to the center.
I need to go out there. I want to see.
What the fuck is going on? So the game just had a stroke.
Blood runs in the street. I do not hold. May I help you? So your mission to the beach. Let me see. It is. It took me, and now I pray you choose.
Is there a way to just like? I hope there's a way to just kill them all. Like I know that that's hoping for too much, but I wish there was like a way to just like turn the security on the colonists and just kill them. Lord looked up this quest. You can get Amelia Earhart as a companion for some reason. Yeah, that's what I assumed when she's like, "Oh, take me out of here." It's just like, shut up, lady. I have another lady here who's bugging me. Yes, hello, Lola. I know you want attention. Oh, yes. Yeah. Fucking cat. What? What? I'm gonna pick you up. Oh, and oh, she's gone. Oh, she knows I'm gonna pick her up, and she's gone. Yeah, she got some pets. Don't worry. It's like it's the weirdest thing where like they ask, like I don't know if it's just is it a cat thing? They ask for attention, and then they like go away when you give them the attention. Like or not even when you give them the attention. When you try to give them the attention. She'll make noises and like, you know, go like she'll sit next to me, she'll go under my desk, meowing all the time. And then I try to like pet her or pick her up or like, you know, get up to like see what she wants, and then she just runs away. It's like, okay. And then if I don't like if I just go sit down, she'll start up again. I don't know, now she's just laying down. I don't know. They're very weird animals. I've only ever had one cat, and I've only ever had dogs growing up. So I don't know if they're just strange. She's doing it again. What do you want? Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Plagueling, was it you who said it's gonna be the Gary Vault again? Look, there's random clones we're fighting. Man. Again, I said it in the Fallout 4 video. There's so little mechanical depth to this game, like in Fallout 4, that everything has to end in a fight. Every quest just has to be shooting, because the game has nothing else. The game literally has no way else to engage with it other than pulling a trigger. Like, there's just nothing else for you to do. And so every quest has to have somehow shoehorned in fucking combat. You just have to shoot people and you have to kill them, and like there's a dungeon of fucking booglers or whatever, and it's just the worst fucking miserable thing. You had a cat that was a rescue, more like a save from certain death. She was incredibly passive and accepting. My cat is also a rescue, and she's very like receptive. Like I can pick her up and you know whatever, pet her anytime I want. She's like completely acceptive to that. But she is like the loudest animal I've ever known. Like what are these? Who are these clones? Are they just like random clones named Jim? Are they all Genghis clones? They are. Well, it'd be funny if these were actually just like clones of the janitor. His name was just like Jim. This is old Jim Bob.
I am unable to repair if possible.
Annoy us in any way? I tried many times to see if she could get my lady annoyed from my behavior, but nothing. Do you think? Do you want me? Yeah, that's like I guess what they're trying to do, where it's like, oh, if you sided with whoever, it would be the other clones, maybe. I don't know. I just realized this whole time I gotta. Oh fuck! I gotta take this. This is the one I was supposed to use for my video. Oh no. It was with Mandan, abused. Some parts are for. Oh man. Lola was similar. Probably not as bad, but Lola was like just like kicked out of a house. Like someone just like they assumed that like whoever, they probably had too many cats and they just like kicked Lola out of the house. And so someone just found her wandering, and they picked her up and they took her to a shelter, a rescue, whatever. And she had a UTI, and she had fleas and a couple other things. She was also very, very scrawny. She hadn't been getting enough food. Clone leader. Okay. Okay. The clones even have generic Bethesda ranks, yeah. In full project cleanse. Ooh, is that what I think it is? Can I kill all of these fucking clowns? In the event of a hostile invasion by the United Colonies Initiative for Project Cleanse, the protocol will turn all facility resources against the clones instead of... Ooh! Yeah. There we go. Quest complete. That's it. The quest is just done. It's just completed for that. I initiated a full cleansing of the facility. All the clones should have been this. There we good ending. All those fucking losers are dead. Think you're off to bed night? Good night, Lugor. Good night with all the good luck with all the absurdity, yeah. You can't fast travel during combat. I love that. Who am I in combat with? Is it that guy? Like, it's always just like the one dude. Please, just, oh, can I see the burning wreckage of all these stupid assholes? Yay! 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 Get fucked, FDR. Get fucked, Amelia Earhart.
I am currently engaged in the completion of my assigned task. Please do not interfere.
Now, you guys were all abominations, so it's actually good we did that. there's a horror quest, I remember. I think Lugor said there's a horror quest in the system Schrodinger. But this map sucks, so I'm going to actually have to Google where the Schrodinger system is. God, it sucks. It's like right here, Schrodinger. Now I've lost it. Fuck. There it is. Oh, loading screens. I love loading screens. My favorite part of video games is loading screens. It's like I don't know. They unironically leaned in, maybe ironically, or maybe more so unintentionally leaned into like what our games have a lot of loading screens. What if they had more loading screens though? I wonder if you just can console command yourself into the system? It's actually, yeah, I wonder too. If move to QT. I wonder if I typed in, like, if I had a quest, if I just typed in move to QT in the console, would it just, like, teleport me directly to the planet, like, on the planet? Welcome to the Schrodinger quest. Oh, is this, oh, I can't control myself. Whoa, the colander? I can't, what the fuck is going on? I don't have any control. What the fuck was that? That was so strange. Close your eyes, maybe you can, if not observe. I wonder if this is the pseudo horror mission. There's a big ship here. There's nothing. Am I just gonna board this ship? Is it gonna be is it gonna be just like a terramorph on this ship? Look, it's horror. Activate the ship law. I will lure it into the lab. Yep. Now, are they going... It's a terramorph, it is? Is it actually just a terramorph? No idea, that's my guess, though. Well, like, what the fuck else is it gonna be? There's, like, no other, like, monsters in this game. Like, there's, like, weird aliens, but there's nothing that's, like... There is no, like, xenomorph. Like, the terramorphs are that. Giraffe tank in this ship. Be funny. This is just a toilet. What's interesting so far is there doesn't seem to be like a quest related to this. Like, it's just like a thing. Like, we're just on this ship and that's it. The Fours Witch Museum with the Deathclaw? Yeah. Laboratory. Oh, it's just that. Unlock. This is just people dead. Look around, yeah. Why isn't this not... Oops, not TCL. Unlock. There we go. Okay, well that's it then. I don't care. Spaghetti carbonara. Good attempt. Can we go back to my shitty system, my shitty camp? You cannot fast travel. Of course not. It's a big spooky spider. And it just literally has a lot of health. Welcome to how Bethesda designs enemies. Cool. Yeah, that was really cool. All right, well, I think that's going to be the end of Starfield for tonight. That sucked. We got to talk. What did we do? We talked about guns, about the horrible guns for like an hour and 20 minutes. And then the last 7 years was that quest. Oh boy, we have stuff to do in this game still. So at least another 2 to 4 streams of this before I get sick of it. There is still gold to mine in this. So more of this eventually.